Yeah, a little late on the transition there, but we made it anyway. What's up, everybody? You know the deal. 4 hours of the hits coming at you until That Being Said starts. Not sure of the exact time of the start yet, by the way, but I am confirming with the important parties, and we will go until it starts. But I'm thinking 1:30 p.m. Eastern is the goal, but you know, that could change. But we'll keep you abreast of the situation nonetheless, all right? But you're all legends. Thanks for hanging out. Let's get right to it. WPIG 1651, 4 hours of the hits coming at you live.
Broadcasting live from Stratford, Connecticut. You are listening to WPIG.
If you see the Total Wine near the Petco in Renton, then you're just 3 miles from the
Northport, yeah, yeah. I'm heading down to Seattle, WA. Getting Burger King on the way. Who needs fancy meals anyway?
I got me a stream that's supported by whales, and we're gonna go live from the Snort Fort. I got me some dent heads who think that I'm funny, so thanks a lot for all your money, dummy.
The Snort Fort is a gated off place where we can beg together. Snort Fort, baby.
Snort Fort, baby.
Snort Fort, baby, Snort Fort. Snort Fort, baby, Snort Fort.
Sign says, stay away, trolls, 'cause tips goals fund the Snort Fort.
Well, it's owned by a man with a chronic case of gout, a bulging snot sack, I'd be herniated bad. Litter on the mattress, garbage in the foyer, ants around the main floor, catch it on the stairway. The Snort Fort is an overpriced place where we ignore our soulmates. Snort Fort, baby.
Snort Fort, baby.
Snort Fort, show some support. Snort Fort, watch my new short.
Begging and a pleading, guilting and misleading. Wanna hit the hackle 'cause my hairline's receding. The whole shack shimmies when Capernell is moving around and around and around and around.
Everybody's begging, every game is lagging, baby.
Gets lining up in chat just to pay up.
Billy's always losing 'cause his hands are oozing, baby.
Funky little fort. There was no escort. Thank you, 1 minute, man. Jax, Raxor, and Jade. Your contributions were great. I got me some cash. It's Hogan time, baby. If there's any left, I'll pay my taxes, maybe.
The Snort Fort is a little old place where we can bend whoever. Snort Fort, baby.
Snort Fort, baby.
Snort Fort, baby, Snort Fort. Snort Fort,
Snort,
baby,
baby. Show
Snort
some
Fort.
support.
Bang, bang, bang on the door, baby.
That must be the DoorDash, baby.
Bang, bang, bang on the door, baby.
Cat, please get that.
Bang, bang.
Get the food, baby.
Bang, bang.
Get the food.
Bang, bang.
Get the food, baby.
Bang, bang.
My what?
Burger. Disgusting. Snort Fort, baby, Snort Fort.
Snort, baby, please leave a tip, yeah. Snort, baby, post nasal drip. Ranting and a gaming, false copyright claiming at the Snort
Mr. Greed Christmas. I am the guy. I'm Mr. Goud Crystal. I'm Mr. Decade of Lies. Trolls call me Pig Miser. Whatever I touch breaks and bugs in my clutch. I'm too much.
John Rambo, I want you so fucking bad. Oh!
He's Mr. King of Hate. He cranks his hog. That's correct. He's Mr. Hulk Hogan. He's Mr. Sinus's claw. Why am I toxic? Dents call me Pig Miser. Whatever I touch breaks and bugs in my clutch. I'm too much. I never wanna know a day that's under 110. I'd rather hire Derek to deherniate my disc. La, 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 la. He's known as the Pig Roach. He has 3 fans. Please tip me. He wants all your money. He'll lead in manual. Come on! Dents call me Pig Miser. Whatever I touch breaks and bugs in my clutch. I'm too much. Burger?
Chat so dance can handle my stream. If you support it, tips are just what I need. My wife don't understand it. She wants to know where I spend. It all goes to bills, it's right here on this paper. What's it gonna take for this to end? 'Cause I'm a beggar, yeah. On the gouty road. Zombie Jesus, save this business, Lord, please. Empty those wallets, make like you're OIC. Guarantee to spam in the chat, but I'll watch on pretending that I don't know. I'm trying to interact with my fans, but all I see is Jade saying that it's time to go. 'Cause I'm a beggar, yes sir. Gouty road. I guess my feet got crystals, cherry juice. Walking down a gouty road. Discord monkeys got news for me. The trolls are sucking, morons think I don't see. Nobody understands it, wondering where are my friends. You have to be some kind of lame brain dummy to fall for those again. 'Cause I'm a beggar, yes sir. Walking on a gouty road. Phone comes out, time to do another poll. Na 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 na. Gouty road. Gouty road.
Devour you cowards, pig roach hour. Can't stand in your name brand, broke down shower. Your pre-stream self-glaze lasts the whole hour. Your wife's donuts glaze, so why's her face sour? Call me John, yo, because I'm going Rambo. Turning Jasper to Casper when I hit my flow. Stop the show, Argentine pesos. Know you're wrong with the wheelchair bankroll. Call me Cacto, because I'm feeling pretty fat. Turn donators to haters when I slap the jazz. So stop the show, Argentine pesos. Derek, no, hit it, then with the dark side flow. Because stacks of cash couldn't save your soul. Patrol the borderline personal hold. Unbox facts, write lightning poems. I'll give your girl a pill and we'll leave you home. Call me John, yo, because I'm going Rambo. Turning Jasper to Casper when I hit my flow. Stop the show, Argentine pesos. Know you're wrong with the wheelchair bankroll. Call me Cat, yo, because I'm feeling pretty fat. Turn donators to haters when I slap the jacks. So stop the show, Argentine pesos. Derek, no, hit it, then with the dark side flow.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to another edition of DSP Tries It. And I want to, since me and Panda Lee Bear moved out here, we found a lot of places that we didn't have back home. And right here, Papa John's, baby. That's right, Papa John's. They had a deal. I got this pizza. I just want to say, last night, you see I got my controller out there. I got my ass kicked at UFC. It's not my fault, though. I hadn't played it in a month. Jeez, a month. And the damn I could not, my stamina was gone. I could not block. I could not parry. I could not defend. There's Panda calling right now, probably wondering. Oh, it's okay. We don't need to talk to her. You guys think she's annoying anyway. Oh, my goodness. Okay. But I didn't think to hit R2 to cover up until the 1,000 people in the stream told me to, but it's okay. But like I said, Papa John's, I got this. Now I paid $12 for this pizza. Okay, $12. Keep that in mind. And here we go. Let's see what it looks like. Oh, well, right off the bat, the first thing I'm noticing is 2 pieces of this pizza are missing or gone. Now I'm gonna have to knock them a point for that. I really am. But as you see here, we got bacon, we got pepperoni. We got a lot of good shit here. And I'm not going to eat this all on my own in one day. Look at the grease right there. They did knock me 2 pieces of pizza. I'm going to have to deduct a point for that. But let's go ahead and go. Well, I don't know about that one. Let's get that one. It's full of stuff here. Yeah, this is a good piece. Don't eat me! My balls are down here! Okay, I'm gonna get a bite. Mmm. 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 Well, I am gonna say this. They put a lot of toppings on here. The cheese is melted perfectly. As you can see, there's a good amount of sauce on there. Pretty loaded with pepperonis, but not all the pieces. They didn't put pepperoni on all the pieces, so you're not going to get your fix of meat for this pizza. I'm going to get one more bite. Try it one more time. Mmm. 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 That's a pretty good pizza. Mmm. So let's break this down. For the price is pretty good. It's not great. $12 for this, and like I said, a good amount of sauce. The crust is nice. They did short me 2 pieces of pizza, so I'm gonna have to deduct on my point for that. But the ingredients, they didn't put enough pepperoni on here, and I'm probably just gonna put this in the refrigerator and snack on it for a week. I gotta get one more bite. That was good. So let's give this the final breakdown, okay? It is tasty, okay? It screams flavor, okay? Like I said, the cheese is perfect, okay? The pepperonis, even though they shorted me on some of it, where they did put the pepperonis at, it was good, okay? Now the bacon, they put the bacon everywhere, okay? Final grade here. Let me give it one more bite before I make my decision. I feel I got ripped off, okay? $12 for this, okay? They could have added more pepperoni, okay? A little bit more cheese wouldn't have hurt, okay? I'm gonna give this a 2.5 out of 5, okay? I'm disappointed, okay? Well, that's it for DSP Tries It, where I will be pretty much putting out any product I get my hands on in hopes of making some money. And make sure you check out my vlogs where me and Leanne the Panda have been moving cross country. We put down everything, okay? And let me get one more bite, okay? Yeah, I'm gonna drop that down to a 2 out of 5. Thanks for watching DSP Tries It, guys. Make sure you go watch my computer unboxing. Make sure you go watch me blame everybody but myself for losing at UFC last night. And see you guys on the streams. Hey. Ooh. Won't you come tune into me? I'll be at home, streaming, you know it, baby. Tell you my troubles and doubts. I'll share everything, including my gout. Spare change, won't you do your part? Think of the silly hats I could be putting on. Cheers subs, that's good for a start. But I need money today, so take heart, baby. Don't you forget to tip me. Don't you forget to tip me. Will you show you love me? Send my way, never wrong me. Bills keep coming, funds keep falling. Down. Don't you criticize me. Call me names, say that's the guy. Trolls keep trolling, they keep calling me clown. Hey. Ooh. Don't you try and offend. With this money we'll win in the end. I won't strike you or get all defensive. Vanity, insecurity, no. Don't you forget to tip me. I'll be alone. Viewer count 33. Going to the grocery mart. I need to pay for what's in the cart, baby. Don't you forget to tip me. Don't you forget to tip me. Trolls will make me cry.
as they call me names, and your band goodbye when the trolls defame, when they smear my name. They break laws, la 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 laws, la 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 laws, la 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 laws, la 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 laws, la 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 laws, la 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 la. When the trolls defame, la 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 laws, la 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 laws. Weird, but who knows? All right, by the way, they're recommending a medium high C. Now, high C, what is that? Orange high C is all right. So I guess we get a medium orange high C with your Minecraft meal. I guess we'll see. That's terrible. It's bad. I swear it used to be better when I had high C when I was a kid. You're talking the 1980s. That's awful. It's like super duper fake. Like it doesn't taste like citrus, doesn't taste like orange. It just tastes like sugar and a little bit of sourness to it. Like there's nothing there that tastes like orange at all. Oh, it's like drinking a liquid sweetheart or something. That is nasty.
Do you have a favorite Billy Joel song? Oh, you did a lot of different ones. I mean, the one that everyone says is Piano Man, but you did a lot of different good ones.
It's 3 a.m. on an off day. Breaking a dance, shuffle in. There's an oily man sitting in front of me, making love to his iPhone and gin.
I don't play mobile games. Do I play mobile games? Yes, I do. I've told you guys a million times. I do.
I said, hey, aren't you that lolcow? That one that begs his audience dry. The dude whose legacy is beating his meat, whose friends have all kissed him goodbye. Oh, ack, 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 ack. Ack, 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 ack. Give us the pre-stream, you're the beggar man. Tell us about Sikorsky. Well, we're all in the mood for a Vescal, and I know you want some pity.
It's been tough. You know, my life has been tough over the last decade. It has.
Now Rambo and Howard were friends of yours, though now you say it was just Rambo.
I don't want to be friends with Howard.
But together you laughed as just you made the cash, but they ditched you when you left the condo.
Apologizing isn't just words.
I said, Phil, I believe this is killing you, and the smile ran away from his jowls. He said, I'm sure that could have been Beauty Pie, if not for all these fucking trolls. Oh, ack, 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 ack. Ack, 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 ack. Now Cat is a Fred Meyer's cashier,
I haven't had sex in ages.
who's really had a tough life. And she ran from Subaru, who's not a cool dude and is stuck with being Phil's wife.
Did you ever find the restraining order that she had against her ex because he was hitting her?
And her
currently incarcerated, as our own meerkat sadly knows. Yes, the St. Jeans are not the wisest, but Cat would be better off alone.
Like, y'all literally want me to fucking film porn when I'm sleeping in a fucking parking garage behind somebody's car.
Tell us a lie, you're the beggar man. Throw your wife under the bus. Well, there's plenty of appliances left in your house that you can say Cat broke alone.
I go downstairs, and the vacuum cleaner is sitting in the middle of the floor. And I say, Cat, what's wrong? Oh, the vacuum cleaner broke. What? Yeah, the motor must have run because there was smoke and everything, and it won't turn on now. And I'm like...
He had a pretty good day for chill streams, and he slowly gives me a crooked smile, 'cause he knows he'll be begging tomorrow, and probably will be for life.
Begging for fucking tips and shit on street for the rest of my life.
I said, man, your career is in its twilight, and you have not a single friend. Oh, what will be left of your legacy when level 1 comes to an end? Oh, ag, 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 ag. Ag, 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 ag. Give us prayer hands, you're the beggar man, despite all the cash that you made. Oh, no matter how much you diversify, no one will forget the slave trade.
All right, boys, prepare the slave trade for selling it right off for profits.
What do you think the joke was there? I'm just curious. What do you think I was trying to joke about?
That you're selling that girl to the slave trade? And that's pretty fucked up.
All right, what is up, everybody? Hello. Welcome. Hello and welcome. Hello and welcome. Pre-stream tonight will not be very long. As I've said earlier, I need to get through the weekend preview because we are going to be attempting to finish Daylight tonight, immediately following the weekend preview. So there's not a heck of a lot to really talk about in the weekend preview, quite honestly. I'm sorry, in the pre-stream. Let me change that. In the pre-stream, quite honestly. Besides that, I went to dinner with my parents. We had some good food. We are basically counting down the restaurants that we want to hit up while I'm still here living in Connecticut, which is not going to be for much longer. In fact, probably another week or two, it'll be exactly 1 month left. Which I know is kind of crazy to think, but hey, that's reality, right? So yeah, we're going to get through the weekend preview here. It's a pretty interesting week, release-wise, schedule-wise. I think there's going to be a lot of content, a variety of content, and depending on what kind of a fan you are of what kind of content you're looking for, there's going to be a ton of different stuff this week, which is good. It's always good to have variety rather than the same stagnant stuff over and over, right? And I am looking forward to this week very much. There's some special stuff going on this week I need to mention, which we will. Okay. And we'll go from there. You know? I hope that, I don't know, a lot of people said that, I guess last week there were exams or something. I don't know where on earth there were exams in the month of April. But maybe that was some international deal. I don't know, but I am trying out some different stuff this week, as you'll see in the weekly preview. This should be pretty interesting. And I hope that people will at least give it a shot. was actually pretty interesting because I just read a thread on my forums on thekingofhate.com. Some people saying, gee, Phil's views have really, really declined over the years. And people were kind of shooting the shit about different reasons why it would have happened. I think that some people were really right on track. Some people were incredibly off base. It's always interesting to hear what a variety of people who are outside of the business, you know what I mean? Just viewers of the content versus people who are here doing it on a daily basis and seeing the way the business works and getting the feedback, seeing what their ideas and what their things, notions are about what could be going on. It is quite interesting. I will definitely admit that. And I actually typed up an incredibly long but detailed post. You guys know me. I can never say anything in 2 sentences. I always have to, like, explode. So I wrote a big post about it. And that's actually the last thing I did before I turned on the Weekend Preview stream. And, you know, it is what it is. Views will decline and views will level out. And I think that's what's finally happening. In the year of 2014, we're finally going to see things level out at a certain level. And that's pretty much what I'm going to be expecting as, you know, someone who does this as a daily thing, as a way to bring in income and financially support myself. I think what it was is there's a big boom back in 2010, 2011, where people kind of knew me as one of the top guys, if not the go-to guy, to see a guy who really didn't have a creative niche. It wasn't like I played one kind of game or I did one kind of thing. It was me playing all kinds of games. Mr. Joe Average, the underdog, right? I wasn't some overproduced company like IGN or anything like that. I was just a guy playing games and having fun and talking shit. And a lot of people watched it to watch my fails, and some other people watched it to laugh along with me, and some people watch it because they like to see a guy who was pretty decent in Street Fighter talk shit. And at that point, it was a big popular fad on YouTube. Wow, gaming. It's so big. And so this is one of the guys who's doing it on a daily basis. And, you know, it blew up. And ever since then, it really has, over the years, kind of gone into a downward. I don't want to even call it a slope, because it really isn't a slope. It's been a very, very slow leveling out. And I think that's where we are right now. A lot of people look at my views now and they say, oh my God, you know, they're half of what he used to get in 2010. It's like, yeah, but that was a completely different situation in 2010. How many people were known for Let's Plays in 2010? How many people consistently played the game, every game in 2010? How many people, you know what I mean? We're doing this kind of stuff. It's a different place now. Now you've got literally thousands of people who rush to YouTube to do it. As a way to make money when they saw other people becoming successful doing it, and that's when things become oversaturated. How do you know what the best playthrough is? You know? I got a tweet from someone saying, Phil, you won't believe it. PewDiePie was playing Dark Souls 2, and in his playthrough, he got the same glitch you did when fighting the Smelter Demon. So I said, you know what? I'll take the bait, I'll click the link, and I'll see what it is. And I clicked it, and it is PewDiePie's fight with the Smelter Demon, titled Hardest Boss Ever, which is funny because at this point, the game was, 2-3 months old? It was March, so it's about 2 months old, month and a half old, and he's only at the Smelter Demon. Now, that's how slow he uploads stuff, but that's because he gets so many views, he doesn't have to rush and upload shit. He doesn't have to work that much. Because you compare that with someone who uploads a ton of videos, you know what I mean? But I'm like, so just now people are watching content that I put out a month and a half ago. Damn. You know, but of course, because he's PewDiePie and he's Mr. Popular, he'll get the 5 billion views on that video. Not because of the quality of the gameplay, right? Because he's PewDiePie and he's Mr. Popular. 2-3 years ago, 2010, 2011, I was the same way. Was I doing anything amazingly different from anyone else? Probably not. But there was a wave of popularity there. It was all about timing. And I just happened to be there at the right time, at the right place. And now I'm trying to stabilize the business so that I know leveled out exactly what to expect on a monthly basis. I can budget things. This is the kind of stuff I could never do I didn't know what I was going to bring in. One month I could bring in a ton, the next month I could bring in nothing. And I didn't know what to expect, you know? Finally now it's looking like it's starting to level out. I'm starting to finally see the level of the hardcore fan base. The people who will watch my content no matter what I'm playing, no matter what I'm doing. They like the vlogs. They like the gameplay. These are the people who are here to stay. People who, you know, when I say something that maybe they don't agree with, like I don't like a certain game or a certain genre or a certain thing, they don't rip their hair out of their head and say, fuck DSP for disagreeing with me or not having the same opinion as me, because they understand that there's so many people in the world and everyone has a right to and can have a different opinion, and it's not the end of the world. You know, you don't have to hate someone who you don't agree with, as long as you find what they do entertaining. You know, if you like my gameplay but you don't like my stance on something, it doesn't mean you can't watch the gameplay. There's plenty of people on this planet that I disagree with. There's people who I used to work with, you know, in person for years in an office environment. I distinctly disagreed with things about them and their lifestyle and stuff. Didn't mean I couldn't work with them, right? I think that's kind of the mentality that these people on the internet have now. It's this closed-minded mentality. It's kind of ridiculous if you think that there's one thing that's, oh my God, he said in the year 2009 that Minecraft is dumb and Notch is an idiot, even though he blatantly admitted in the video that he has no knowledge of Minecraft or Notch, and he was basing his judgment off of an uninformed, misinformed comment that someone sent him. So because he said that in 2009, I just found him in 2014. I hate his guts, and I'll never watch his stuff again, and I'll make fun of him until he dies. That's kind of what it is now. It's so different than when I started. It was, well, here's a guy who's playing games. We get to see the game ahead of time. We get to see this cool gameplay. You know, it's fun to see that, to see someone do a let's play of a game. And it didn't have to be a stupid gimmick, and there didn't have to be all kinds of nonsense involved with it, overproduction, face cam funny faces, and screaming at the top of your lungs, or whatever the gimmick is that these other Let's Players used. It wasn't needed back then for me. I could just play a game naturally, have fun, and everyone loved it. It was the fad. I'm absolutely positive there were plenty of people who maybe weren't watching because they liked the content. They were watching because the content was popular. And that's a major problem with YouTube, is that people watch it because it's popular. Oh, because, you know, I search for Spider-Man, and this video pops up, Spider-Man Web of Shadows, and it's got 4 million views on it. That must be good. I'm going to watch that before I watch anything else that's Spider-Man. And that's what used to happen. In the search algorithm, I had a few videos that popped up that had tons of views, and because of that, I got ridiculous views monthly on those videos. And then YouTube changed their search algorithms last year, and all that went away. All that free traffic, free drive, free pull-in went away. And I really don't have any way to attract new people to my content anymore. And let's face it, with all the anti-DSP defamation that's happened in the past year, it's going to be incredibly hard to bring in new fans. So what I really need to focus on is just entertaining the people that are still here, right? And then naturally there will eventually be some growth. If you look at my subs on YouTube, they have consistently grown. Ever since last year, I changed up my upload styles. But it's going to be a slow, organic progression. It's not going to be a giant, wow, something happens and now the popularity spikes again. That's not going to happen. It's just not going to happen, okay? No, it won't. Never. I cannot, realistically, I can't think of one thing that could possibly happen, right, that would do that. Not one thing. Seriously. Unless somehow I became a movie star, even that wouldn't work. Why would people watch a movie star play a video game? I don't know. But it is what it is. I'm not sad. I'm not disappointed. It's something that I've been said for years was going to happen, that my views were going to even out, and that's what's happening now, you know? And I'm okay with it as long as, you know, it's still enough to support myself and what I want to do, and right now it is. And even though we're in a slower period, we've got newer games coming out this week, coming out for the rest of the month of May into June. We'll finally, hopefully by mid-June, when I am planning on moving, we'll have had at least a burst of popularity when it came to things like Watch Dogs and Mario Kart 8. Wolfenstein's in there. Drakengard 3 is in there. This week we got MLB. All the stuff that we'll be talking about shortly. Hopefully that stuff will reinvigorate the viewing audience. I think there was a lot of disappointment this week, especially with Spider-Man. A lot of people were, tuned in to see Spider-Man, watch the first couple videos, and were like, why does this game not look anything like the last one? Why does it look pathetic? Why does the gameplay look so shitty? Because it was a shitty, rushed game, I guess. I don't know what else to say. So hopefully, in the next, couple of weeks to a month, you'll see the small boom, the small increase, and then probably when I move and I'm not making content, you'll see the decrease, and then during the summer when I'm in my new home and I'm doing new series and I'm doing new things, you might see a slight increase, and then it'll slow down in August, you'll see a decrease, and then of course the hardcore gaming season will come, and then you'll see an increase. This is how it works. But I'm happy where I am right now. Hopefully you will continue to watch. Hopefully you are enjoying the content, and that's why you're here, right? All right, so that's enough for the pre-stream. Let's do the weekend preview. Get it done, and then we will switch over and we will finish off Daylight tonight, okay? Alrighty, let's do it.
I do want to talk to Derek. I do desperately want to talk to Derek. A lot of questionable stuff that you put on social media. You don't have to talk to me, but I will be talking about you no matter what.
These lower sex age limits, hiding behind the preschool's hedge. My pants go down, I see a kid, and then I finish. Please lower sex age limits. My playlist start my blood to churn, and then I jerk my cock until it burns, and then watch Philip. Finish shot golf for open Pornhub, zipper wide open, penis flapping around, Canadian cool. Canadian cool. Tommy 10-inch, I love your fat cock. Raven, please give me permission to burst. I'm so close now, you've nearly got my cum, so say should not game.
Derek is a smart guy. He's not stupid,
Let's flip this a little bit here, okay? Let's take KBR out of the equation here. A lot of people have also been talking about, like, the look is really bad, that it's starting to look toxic because of all these people talking smack about KBR. There's been a lot of this, like just previous to this, there was a lot of smack talk in the anime community to Tenryo involving like being a community manager or whatever like that. There's just a lot of there's been a lot of venom lately, and almost feeling like driving people out of the community and stuff like that. And FGC is FGC. We've always been very brazen in our conversation. Yeah. We've always been very, upfront about the way we talk. And there's all these talks about going esports and should we be nicer? Should we stop trash talking? Blah, blah, blah. Do you think they went too far? Or do you think it's fine and that's just the way that we kind of are?
I feel like I've seen this a million times. It doesn't feel new in the slightest.
Yeah.
It feels like something that's happened to many people, really. I mean, I'm trying to think of examples, and I feel like going back to when I first got on SRK in 2002, I feel like it was already happening sometimes. People would argue online, and online was just this one forum. Obviously, it wasn't it wasn't Twitter.
Right.
But they would get ostracized from this forum, and then you wouldn't hear from them again. Don't you remember that?
Yeah, no, absolutely. So, first thing that's popping into my mind right now is Watson and DSP.
Okay, yeah.
That kind of stuff, drama, calling people out, and such.
So I don't think that there's anything new about that, and it's silly to say it's just fighting games. Everybody does, every scene does this.
So the question I had was, obviously not everything got a perfect console port or whatever. Were you forced to play on imperfect ports, or did you mainly just switch things like, say, CVS 2 and Marvel 2 were on Dreamcast because they were perfect?
So that was the nice thing, was that when CVS 2 and MVC 2 came out, the Dreamcast ports were perfect.
Yeah.
The only thing that we had to do was make sure you couldn't pick any of the
Secret
home
bosses.
characters, right? Like, you couldn't pick Orochi Iori, you couldn't pick Evil Ryu.
And you weren't allowed to pick God Rugal or Shinakuma.
Yeah, exactly. For example, you weren't able to play those characters, but outside of that, at least those are accurate. But that is where we had to find the best version of Super Turbo that we could. Ended up with the PS1 version that was like not accurate and was terrible, and that was the one that DSP got really high in and beat like Watson.
That was that port. I've heard that
Yeah,
story countless times. I didn't know what port it was.
Yeah, so DSP beat Watson in that one because things that worked at home, Watson
Didn't work
did with
on that port.
Balrog didn't work on that version, and so he was like really, really mad. And it was kind of bringing your own controller, but the other thing that they did was that they provided. They got a company to make a bunch of controllers for us, if I'm not mistaken.
My dishes.
Are there any FGC urban myths? If so, do any have some truth to them? Oh, there are a ton of urban myths out there, I think. And I think a lot of them are probably true.
What do you got?
Like, Mike Watson, like, making DSP cry in an alleyway, I think is probably an urban myth.
But is real? Wow. What a blow up. What a needless blow up.
Exposed. Way to go, James. Post more of these urban myths.
There was
Come on,
probably
James.
an urban Don't remind me, Richard, who says no American has won Evo yet. Don't remind me. Ugh, man. Well, at least since Street Fighter 5, since Street Fighter 4. Remember at Evo 2008, John Choi won CVS 2 and Super Turbo in the same year. But since we went to Street Fighter 4, and John Choi beat Japanese players to do it, Boss in CVS 2 and Nuki in Super Turbo, okay? DSP didn't beat any of the real like, when DSP won Super Turbo, it was on a jank version, and we didn't have a lot of foreign players, okay? But since Street Fighter 4, an American has not won, no, so...
Let myself believe this would be easy. Every day's the same to me. Life inside my screen. In Skyrim I can catch my breath again. We all make compromises and I drew the shorter end. I miss my old friend. The ceiling is so gray. If only I could say I think I'm better without you. I'd need buddies if you buy food. I want you to know I think I'm better without you. Crying alone again. I want you to know I want
And I wish that for all of you. I really do. That's why I think that so many people out there are in pain and are hateful and hate others and think it's okay to step on others. I got to step on others to get ahead. I got to hurt others to get ahead because you're not happy. You fucking slut. The fuck are you talking? Because if you were happy, you wouldn't want to crush others. You would need to crush others. Because you would be okay. It's a Gundam is so fucking retarded. There's so many people out there who are hurting, and no one gets it. Once you get it, you don't need to do that anymore. You don't need to be upset about every little idiot who says something about you. Every little moron who pokes at you. You are a functional retard. You know, you don't need to hyper-focus on the negative. You can just be positive about the good things in your life. And people don't get it.
I don't care. This doesn't look interesting at all. The wolf stuff was interesting. That was not interesting.
I need a drink myself.
Whale tail gin.
It need not be top shelf.
Drink the entire top shelf.
I'm feeling super toxic. I was an alcoholic. I'll take a shot of gin. You know I really want it. You make me act. Give me your super chat.
Super chats, super stickers, membership.
I said hello to Katza BBW. She would ride with me, but she's glued to her TV. Cause if trolls saw us out, they'd see me buying cherry juice to cure my gout.
Gout, gout, gout.
I need to find a way to waste what I have paid. So I opened DoorDash, cause why should I cook at home? I'd rather text than use the phone. DoorDash driver, heed my call. Of course I couldn't find him. Wood porch does not look like mine at all. Wood porch does not look like mine.
I was just singing Oasis all the time. I like Oasis.
Is your wife asking you to go down on her? Well, get a lunch meat sandwich at Arby's instead. Only 99 cents. Layered up with roast beef and some tangy ass barbecue sauce. Put some meaningful ass horseradish inside your sandwich. Get your big ass down to Arby's ASAP. Make sure you hit your tips goal before ordering. If the wife is starving, she'll have to deal with it.
Drink my cherry juice, breathe Seattle air, alcohol abuse, travel through space, say hello to the Jews, sweet cherry juice. Wow! Well, breakfast on the front porch, I'm missing my John. Detractors in the store, taking photos of my prawn. Feeling paranoid, getting community. My trolls are morons, I did guilty, yeah! Oh yeah! Skyrim in the living room, gin in the kitchen. I got some black mold, why is Panda always bitching? Cat's about to flare, cause I'm eating red meat. Sugar in the sauce, Italian feet, yeah! Tip, I pull my 6-star Hogan's, $500,000 and I'm scared of Susan. Drink my cherry juice, it's a cult of hate, oh no, Derek's on the loose. Change the aisle, it's elder abuse. Sweet cherry juice, oh yeah, drink my cherry juice. I hate YouTube shorts, never mind, they're pretty cool. I can't not snort, almighty Tevin is a tool. Sweet cherry juice. King in the ring. Big ups.
Hello, good day, and welcome. Sir Robert Starsky here, returning with a brand new series entitled The River Rambles. Since the banishment of young Derish Ip, it's been tough finding a DSP dent that is able to replace him for meaningful content. That is until a young lad popped up named River Rejection. He is the new Derish Ip, but rather than being addicted to porn and wrestling, this mongoloid is addicted to drugs. In this first volume, We have some examples of young River's mental Special Olympics gymnastics, though it is difficult to comprehend whether his brain has been affected by drugs or pygnosis. You be the judge. I want to learn how to use a washing machine so my mum doesn't have to do it for me. I tried looking up tutorials on YouTube, but there's so many different models, so I gave up. On top of that, I would really love to learn how to cook basic food instead of relying on mum to do it. Unhappy face emoji. I've never played Mario Kart. It looks like a Crash Team Racing clone though. Facepalm emoji. Okay, so I've been holding off Googling my breathing problems due to my addiction, and now I regret looking it up because I might actually suffer what this article says. Kinda fucking scared to see doctor. I don't want to tell them my problem. They might judge or scold me. I don't know what to do. What's 1.96 m mean? I thought height was measured by feet. Shrugging shoulders emoji. Facepalm emoji. Why is four-wheel drive trucks a thing when all cars have four wheels to drive? How does that make sense? Shrugging shoulders emoji, facepalm emoji. Thank you for listening to the ramblings of River Rejection. And a big ups to Steve of the Dead and Nerd Brew, who if it wasn't for them, I wouldn't have started this series. At this current moment in time, I can confirm that River is still unable to make toast. And until he provides proof, he is still a can't-make-toast little bitch. Good day.
My laugh sounds like ack, which it doesn't sound like that at all. You know, ban is act. I don't even ask when it comes to trolls. I ban them. Ban is act. They make fun of my laugh in my family. These people created their own toxic communities around something positive. And I've had enough. My viewers basically were like, no, listen, we really want you to do this. So I'm gonna ban Snowcall right now. Truth Seeker 1 did 100-bit cherry says, how can you live with yourself sipping cherry juice and eating turkey burgers while counting the thousands of dollars that you've scammed from children on Twitch? You need to go get a real job.
You better take a sip. You fucking sleazy asshole.
That's right. I'm living the life of gourmet, cherry juice, and turkey burgers. I sip, and I ban. That's right, and I'm rolling in dough if you didn't know.
Sounds good to me.
I'm rolling in dough if you didn't know. I just count.
He's so unbelievably cringe, dude.
Ban is act. I don't even ask when it comes to trolls. I ban them. Ban is act. They make fun of my laugh in my family. These people created their own toxic communities around something positive. And I've had enough. I'm a fully crowdfunded individual. What that means is that I don't have any partnerships, sponsorships, contracts. I need your buy-in right now, immediately right now. Attention everyone, please, I need your help starting right now. And now Jasper is attacking my foot and biting my toe. Jasper, what did I say? Jasper, that's it. Jasper, I'm gonna have to throw you out of the office. I just want to chill with you guys, you know? But I think that's what it was. Like, I got really just sick with worrying about the future, and I got all worked up, and, you know, I felt awful. Mentally, I was really just feeling terrible. I chose to do this because I'm dumb. I need to have that buy-in. It would help out a lot for my day off tomorrow. Ban is act. I don't even ask when it comes to trolls. I ban them. Ban is act. They make fun of my laugh in my family. These people created their own toxic communities around something positive. And I've had enough.
There's all these memes out there about me looking like a horse. I am well aware of that.
Here's what begging is. Begging is when someone needs help and they have absolutely nothing to offer in exchange for the help, but they need the help, so they ask for it. That's begging.
What happened to video game videos on the internet? You remember when you could just look up shit and people just played the fucking game? Just simple playthroughs like Cubics 55, that kind of shit. And then, you know, Let's Plays came along, and for a while there were a few that weren't horrible, and they were okay, and you could watch them and enjoy them. But now it's been turned into a horror show. Now it's not the game anymore. It's no longer about the game. You may be clicking on something thinking, I'm going to see a Let's Play Dark Souls, or I'm going to see a Let's Play of, I don't know, pick any fucking game you want. But that's not what you're going to see anymore. You're going to see people like Darkside Phil looking at you, and 1,000 other people. Because that's what the show is. It's not the video game you've come to watch anymore. It's this. This smug cunt. That's what you're paying to watch. What a fucking joke. Streamers have attempted to become celebrities. What kind of celebrity are fucking streamers? Do you think he walks down the street? Do you think anybody goes down the, bumps into him at the fucking store or maybe the Walmart as he's buying 5 tubs of fucking mayonnaise on his rascal scooter? Do you think anybody says, oh my god, you're Darkside Phil. I watch you fail at video games every day. Take my money. Oh, by the way, would you sign my underwear? That's never gonna fucking happen. His Twitter, I want to see what he tweets. What does he tweet? 26,000 tweets. 26,000 tweets. That's a tweet a follower. That's more tweets than followers. Let's read some of this. I'm sure it's good. 2 things from today's streams. I'm liking Reptile a lot more, and finally got to play with people who've been trying for weeks. So great. Didn't we just watch it? Was this from the stream today? Is that what that video we saw earlier was, where he was getting all pissed off? Think I'll upload 15 of today's matches. Yeah, as individual videos, won't you fucking money whore? I bet every one of them's going to be a video apiece, so you get that extra click dollar. Got 43 matches of MKX, and which is awesome. Debating how to split them up. You're going to split them up into individual videos. Who are you fucking joking? 4-hour marathon. Oh god. This poor guy, he really puts in a day's work playing video games. 4 whole hours. Oh, how do you do it, Phil? Pushing them buttons, dealing with that online lag. This is what he does. This is his life. Tweets and plays video games. Tweets and plays video games. What a cakewalk. Why? See, this is the other thing I don't get. He gets all pissed off, right? Like Kojima World Order and all that other shit. Like, oh, how dare people mock my inability to play games. Who fucking cares? You're getting paid to do it. You should have a smile on your face. Every time those guys put up a video mocking your ass, you should be smiling. Because you're making some fucking cash, Phil. But no, you get all pissy about it, don't you? You can't stand somebody making fun of you. What a cunt. What a fucking cunt. I can't do a Darkside Phil voice. I'd have to put on an extra 100 pounds. Oh, here we go. Here's the future right here. I'd love to voice act, honestly. To be immortalized as a character in a work of art, I'd work my ass off without wearing scarves indoors. Get ready for that. Oh, get ready for some Darkside Phil voice acting. It's gonna be fucking Spax all over again.
It's great. It's gonna be great.
That's gonna be great.
It's gonna be great.
That's gonna be great.
Oh, he can sing too. Oh, I bet he serenades you like nothing you've ever heard before. How long do you think it's going to take him to monetize that before he's selling custom ringtones? Hi, this is Darkside Phil. Buy the fucking ringtone for $3 on my Cafe Press site because I'm a whore. Everything about him is monetized. Is there anything he doesn't charge for? Will he tweet at you, or is that like a 50-cent fee to get a tweet from fucking Darkside Phil? I'm a longtime gamer and former pro fighting game player, known best for my video game playthroughs on YouTube. Yeah, I've seen your former pro fighting game player status, Phil. It's a joke. I'm shit at fighting games. I probably could beat you. And that's real sad, Phil, because I'm fucking terrible at video games. What is this, AKA he won 4th place in EVO in 2005? Was that the EVO that had the storm, where only 3 people showed up? That's how I'd imagine him winning 4th place with only 3 people there.
You got some idiot named DSP who's a total piece of shit, by the way. I like to get that on YouTube. But this guy thought he was hot shit because he beat me and Choi in a game that was like, it's like fucking Neo Geo conversion of Street Fighter or some crap, dude. And he was so proud that he put under as a signature he's the #1 U.S. ranked Super Turbo player that year.
You got 20,000 subscribers on YouTube.
20,000 idiots are subscribed to him. That's great. Congratulations. Congratulations with your YouTube channel, and hope you enjoy your life, bro. I mean, it's a great victory. PlayStation 1 Super Turbo champion. You take that to your grave, bro. Good luck.
I want to watch more Darkside. I want to see that video where he gets his shit handed to him in fighting game tournaments. There's one where he gets ejected, and there's another one where they mock him.
DSP, stop recording. No one gives a shit. Play. You can't hold up a tournament. One man from DSP to report this match is disqualified.
Where am I playing? You still haven't told me. Jesus Christ, man. Treat you like you're Want me to run the fucking tournament for you?
What a cunt. Do you want me to run this tournament for you? Like he'd run it right into the ground is where he'd run the fucking tournament. Listen to him get upset. This is why, here's the thing. I like playing games, I really do. I play a fucking ton of them, all sorts of types of video games. But I don't go to tournaments because I'm not a tournament level player. And if I showed up at one, I'm not going to fucking cry when I get my shit kicked in, and I'm not going to argue with the people that fucking took the time out of their lives to organize it. Because I'm sure it doesn't just magically appear. I'm sure people bust their ass to get these things set up. Pay money, get the venue set up, get the people registered, have the prizes ready, get the recording equipment set up. He doesn't give a shit about any of that. He'll run it better than them. Fuck off, Phil.
Almost 12,000 point Bison. See how he does.
Who will come out on top? Fight!
What the hell? Fuck you. He's horrible. He is terrible. Absolutely awful. I love it.
Listen to him shit talk.
Online play. Only the shitty may apply.
Yeah, let's hear your shit talk now, Phil. When he wrecks your ass.
Can't do anything. I was pressing buttons. I was actually trying to throw, so I didn't get a tech and I didn't get a fucking throw. I got nothing.
I'm pressing buttons.
The entire round was because I couldn't fucking do any moves online. Wow, dude.
Did you see the ass rape that just took place? That was great.
Can't block. Tried to block to jump back. Look at this. I can't do anything. I'm not doing anything. I'm just getting hit. I'm blocking. Oh my god. I did absolutely nothing half that time and still got hit. I was holding back the block. He's jumping. I try to fucking do nothing. He does stuff. Unbelievable.
You hear those Freudian slips pop through? I was doing absolutely nothing and I still got hit. Yeah, that's why you got hit, you stupid fuck. You don't stand still in a fighting game and then wonder why you're getting your ass kicked. I think what really happened there, Phil, is you just met somebody who was better than you are, who raped you because you talked shit to them after the first round. It seems like they were going nice on you, and you had to try to rub that in their face, so they taught you a fucking lesson. What a piece of shit. What do you think if somebody, well, here's the thing, I don't know how well Phil knows other people that play fighting games. You think if somebody said, Maximilian wants to have a one-on-one with you, do you think Phil would be stupid enough to talk shit? Walking into that, do you think he'd have any idea how badly he would get hurt? Like cross counter, like those guys. Do you think he would ever dare show up on that? There's another one. There's another match where I think he's playing like a Honda, who just shit talks him and he gets really angry.
Oh man, I can already tell this is gonna be laggy.
We gotta wash.
I can already tell.
Shut the fuck.
Because I'm gonna be pressing buttons.
No.
And this is just gonna be laggy.
We gotta wash the disgusting fecal taste out of
the who should I use?
So let's try.
Oh my god, Ryu. Spamming fireballs. Come on.
My god.
All this Ryu does is spam fireballs. I mean, seriously. I can already tell. I'm already blocking. I was blocking that! Come on! Oh yeah, DP. Oh what? You can't even block that. How do you? What is this guy doing? Oh, what is this guy doing? This is so cheap. This is so cheap. What is this guy doing? I can't. No, this is just the laggiest game. Honestly. I mean, learn how to play. Seriously, just learn how to play. It's so laggy. And honestly, he's only using online tactics. Online Dragon Punch. Online combo only. Online sweep. Oh, online grabs. Nice DP. Oh, nice sweep. Online fireball. Oh, online Dragon Punch. I'm pressing buttons. I'm pressing buttons. Online only. Online sweep. These butt slams would never work if it was offline, guys. I'm a true tournament player. I really know a lot about Street Fighter. And these butt slams would just never... I was blocking that! I was blocking that!
You fucking suck. You're an embarrassment to the FGC, kid. You're horrible. Darkside Phil, kill yourself. Nobody likes you. Nobody cares about you. You're the worst.
That's just fucking beautiful. Do you see how badly he got demolished in that? And I could just picture his face on the other end of this and how pissed he would be. Yeah, it's pure fucking art. Good old Phil. Monday Matt versus Darkside Phil. I don't know. I've never really seen Matt play a video game or a fighting game. He probably beat him too. Wait, somebody in the chat actually gives him money? Why would you give him money? What are you giving him money for? KG, why do you give him money? Honestly, I'm really curious. I'm not being a dick here. I'm just curious, like, what about him makes you want to pay him? What do you see? What does he do that you're like, yeah, I want to pay him some money? Yeah, because doesn't he uploads all his shit to YouTube, doesn't he? So it's not like you have to pay to get into a stream to watch him. He's going to put it up on YouTube the next day. Wait, KG, did you buy some of his underwear? Have you gone to his cafe press? Might as well pay to get back for all the free entertainment. So how much money have you given him, would you say, if you had to put a number on it, KG? Like, if you just had to guess, I don't know how long you've been following him or how long you watched him, how much have you given him? Just try to give like a round number. It doesn't have to be specific. It's irrelevant. I'll use my money however I want. Well, yeah, okay, so say it's irrelevant. You can use it however you want. So just tell us how much of it you've used to give to him. What does it matter? I mean, you're saying it's not a big deal, so what's the ballpark figure that you've given DSP? I'm not shitting on KG. I'm asking him how much money he's paid because I'm curious. KG is DSP. No, he's probably not. I've never had a chance to talk to somebody who's actually like paid money for something like this. I'm just like, I get it. You're saying you can spend it however you want. Fine. But if you had to put a number on it, what would you say you paid? I'm just not seeing an answer, man. Oh, wait. You need to develop some empathy and look past the shitty gameplay. Empathy for what? What? Okay, give me the backstory on Darkside Phil. What exactly about him would, require some empathy on my part to make me buy some Darkside Phil branded mugs and underwear and t-shirts? He saves puppies, does he? Does he run a vet clinic I'm unaware of? Does he have like an orphanage for children? Jelly of Phil's success. You got me. Well, okay, somebody give me the backstory. Is there something about Phil I'm unaware of that requires him to be paid by random people on the internet? I mean, if you really find him entertaining, fine, whatever, but I don't get what he needs empathy for. I'm not seeing the sob story. What does he need empathy for? He has diabetes? Is that it? Go for it. He's got diabetes? I didn't know Scott Malkinson needed this much money. It must cost a lot of money for that fucking treatment nowadays. He has gout? How does he have gout? How did he pull that off? 30,000 videos total. He has 30,000 videos up. It was my understanding he moved into a new house, didn't he? He's got a new place that he lives in? That he probably got into with the money he's got from online, from the YouTube channel and all the other different sources of revenue he's got. So what empathy does he need that he bought a new house or he moved to a new place? He went into debt for it. Well, that's just piss poor planning on his part. Bought a Lemon PC for $3,000. Let's see. He borrowed too much, and now we own him. Well, you can't seriously be telling me that's the empathy you're talking about. He went into debt getting a new home, and that's what you feel sorry for? I mean, KG, wouldn't you like to get your own fucking home? Or buy something nice for yourself? Why would you take care of his debts before you take care of your own? Or take care of his future before you take care of your own? I see a lot of people talking in chat, so I don't know what's legit and what's not. I really don't know that much about DSP. Other than the videos that he puts up, and then the videos people put up mocking his gameplay. KG left? No, that's disappointing. I was expecting an answer. I wanted to hear like his insight. I wanted to know. Let me see here. Yeah, no, I'm not seeing him in the stream. Maybe it was that online lag. Maybe he's pushing buttons to get back in. Give it up, dude. DSP White Knights can never think of a legit reason to defend Phil. I'm not even saying that KG was a white knight. Fine. I mean, he's right. It's his money. He can spend it however he wants. I'm just trying to understand why he thinks that Phil is worth the money, I guess. If he has 30,000 videos up, and he says, okay, he wants to pay because it's making up for all that free entertainment. Well, Phil's the one who decided to make it free. He could put it behind a paywall. If Phil wanted to, Phil could put all his content behind a paywall, but he doesn't. Wister, to be fair, Phil is worth the money. And in a, are you talking like in an ironic way, like watching a train wreck in slow motion kind of thing?
The following announcement has been paid for by the...
Turn off that pesky ad block. My concern is that if everyone focuses on gifted memberships, okay, which could happen. Oh, wow, this is a new feature. We all want to jump on it and help Phil's channel. Great, thank you. But if everyone says, oh, we want to do a gifted membership, but people stop tipping, I have no liquidity. I have no cash to spend. You see? Oh, my God. Does that sound good?
Sounds good to me.
Yeah, the drips are strong, Tim. I'm smoking on Tuca and tea. What are they gonna do? Even Jesus didn't rise when I said I'm not a beggar and I'm someone we can trust who drinks gin all the time. My business runs on a liquidity factor, but that doesn't stop me from banning all the bags. No. My detractors say, never support this man. Some people are like, oh, we already raised a lot of money. You're right, but I need that money to pay all my normal bills that normally I would be paying. You see what I mean? But let's not forget about the tips. That's very important. That's basically like my business liquidity is tips. Oh my God. Does that sound good?
Sounds good to me.
Yeah, the drips are strong, Tim. Okay, so I have 0 tips to shout out, and that's a problem. My day off is tomorrow, and I don't think you guys care. Would I like a lunch meat sandwich? Fuck you. How about that? Fuck you. No, I deserve absolutely the best DoorDash, garbage, and renting. How dare you say that? I spend too much on Hulk Hogan's dick, and that's none of your business. It's not your business to ask me about personal shit, so please don't. Oh my God. Does that sound good?
Sounds good to me.
Yeah, the drips are strong, Tim. Oh my God. Does that sound good?
Sounds good to me.
Yeah, the drips are strong, Tim.
Hey guys, K Gallion here. I got back from an awesome trip to Japan this past October, where I traveled from northern Sendai all the way down south to Kagoshima.
For you. Look at me. I'm happy.
Why? Why would you give him money? What are you giving him money for? KG, why do you give him money? Honestly, I'm really curious. I'm not being a dick here. I'm just curious, like, what about him makes you want to pay him? What do you see? What does he do that you're like, yeah, I want to pay him some money? Yeah, because doesn't he uploads all his shit to YouTube, doesn't he? So it's not like you have to pay to get into a stream to watch him. He's going to put it up on YouTube the next day. Wait, KG, did you buy some of his underwear? Have you gone to his cafe press? Might as well pay to get back for all the free entertainment. So how much money have you given him, would you say, if you had to put a number on it, KG? Like, if you just had to guess, I don't know how long you've been following or how long you watched him, how much have you given him? Just try to give like a round number. It doesn't have to be specific. It's irrelevant. I'll use my money however I want. Well, yeah, okay, so say it's irrelevant. You can use it however you want. So just tell us how much of it you've used to give to him. What does it matter? I mean, you're saying it's not a big deal. So what's the ballpark figure that you've given DSP? I'm not shitting on KG. I'm asking him how much money he's paid because I'm curious. KG is DSP. No, he's probably not. I've never had a chance to talk to somebody who's actually like paid money for something like this. I'm just like, I get it. You're saying you can spend it however you want. Fine. But if you had to put a number on it, what would you say you paid? I'm just not seeing an answer, man. Oh, wait. You need to develop some empathy and look past the shitty gameplay. Empathy for what? What? Okay, give me the backstory on Darkside Phil. What exactly about him would, require some empathy on my part to make me buy some Darkside Phil branded mugs and underwear and t-shirts? He saves puppies, does he? Does he run a vet clinic I'm unaware of? Does he have like an orphanage for children? Jelly of Phil's success. You got me. Well, somebody give me the backstory. Is there something about Phil I'm unaware of that requires him to be paid by random people on the internet? I mean, if you really find him entertaining, fine, whatever, but I don't get what he needs empathy for. I'm not seeing the sob story. What does he need empathy for? He has diabetes? Is that it? Go for it. He's got diabetes? I didn't know Scott Malkinson needed this much money. It must cost a lot of money for that fucking treatment nowadays. He has gout? How does he have gout? How did he pull that off? 30,000 videos total. He has 30,000 videos up. It was my understanding he moved into a new house, didn't he? He's got a new place that he lives in? That he probably got into with the money he's got from online, from the YouTube channel and all the other different sources of revenue he's got. So what empathy does he need that he bought a new house or he moved to a new place? He went into debt for it. Well, that's just piss poor planning on his part. Bought a Lemon PC for $3,000. Oh, let's see. He borrowed too much and now we own him. Well, you can't seriously be telling me that's the empathy you're talking about. He went into debt getting a new home and that's what you feel sorry for? I mean, KG, wouldn't you like to get your own fucking home? Or buy something nice for yourself? Why would you take care of his debts before you take care of your own? Or take care of his future before you take care of your own? I see a lot of people talking in chat, so I don't know what's legit and what's not. I really don't know that much about DSP, other than the videos that he puts up and then the videos people put up mocking his gameplay. KG left? No, that's disappointing. I was expecting an answer. I wanted to hear like his insight. I wanted to know. Let me see here. Yeah, no, I'm not seeing him in the stream. Maybe it was that online lag. Maybe he's pushing buttons to get back in. Give it up, dude. DSP White Knights can never think of a legit reason to defend Phil. I'm not even saying that KG was a white knight. Fine, I mean, he's right. It's his money. He can spend it however he wants. I'm just trying to understand why he thinks that Phil is worth the money, I guess. If he has 30,000 videos up, and he says, okay, he wants to pay because it's making up for all that free entertainment. Well, Phil's the one who decided to make it free. He could put it behind a paywall. If Phil wanted to, Phil could put all his content behind a paywall, but he doesn't. Wister, to be fair, Phil is worth the money. And are you talking like in an ironic way, like watching a train wreck in slow motion kind of thing?
The who? The her. The Chiking. The Chiking in the ring. At Burger King. People are shooting up. Like, oh, good thing. I used to be a regular Dean Martin.
How lucky can one pig be? I DM'd her and she DM'd me. My OBS is quite dead. I got laid off in 2010. Her screen was completely black.
Like a basketball.
I gave her an ack. Your boyfriend is who? He drives a Subaru.
blonde?
My chair keeps spinning.
Yeah, that's normal.
Dents in my chat, they keep tipping.
What's up, Slayer?
I stop my stream, I keep drinking.
Gin is great.
My tweets are gonna be meaningful. I view bots enough to spread.
Email just showed up.
It's just like my Acert said.
Sikorsky Aircraft.
Tip me quick, I got laid off in 2010.
I got laid off from my job in 2010. It was about a year later, my dad got laid off from the same job, the same company. They were laying everyone off.
Like our Derek said, quotes.
Sikorsky Aircraft was founded in 1923 and was sold to Lockheed Martin in 2015.
My hand keeps oozing.
Oozing a little bit.
I pick my skin, it starts bleeding.
Bleeding?
I touch my face, I start eating.
Delicious.
Warzone's about to be bountiful. We're going home to be wet.
She looks like a horse.
My mom is on her deathbed.
That's robust.
Tip me quick.
Please tip if you can. I really appreciate it.
I got laid off.
Are you married? Do you operate a household?
Tip me quick. I got laid off in 2010.
I'm playing a woodwind instrument on Japanese.
Tips gold, don't forsake it. Tips gold, don't forsake it. Or else we're not gonna make it to the goal. I've got a thirst for booze. Give tips that I can use to feed my wife, supply my son. We'll fight the trolls that tease us. Don't pick on me, because you don't know what the trolls have done. So if you've got cash, I'll take it. Piggy bank, go and break it. Tips gold, don't forsake it anymore. 'Cause of my overspending, my goal is never ending. I can't pay nothing without help from you. On stream I masturbated. I was humiliated. If you want vest, small tips won't do. Whoa. Whoa. I'm right. Yeah. Agree. Yeah. Be bright. Yeah. Tip me. Yeah. Whoa, whoa. Clog drain cannot snake it. Vacuum cat's gonna break it. Beggar's cup gotta shake it for the goal. You're all penniless and weak. Tips gold, don't forsake it. A detractor meme? No, please don't forsake it. On your username? Tips gold, don't forsake it anymore. I dropped and gave you 20. Now pay.
The KWO movement, or whatever the fuck it is, if it's a YouTube channel, I don't even know, because I don't pay attention to it, alright? Something happened, apparently a YouTube channel was shut down, someone's personal information might have been leaked, something might have been attacked, or something happened behind the scenes, and somehow the KWO, who apparently are, the anti-DSP group, and they hate my guts or whatever, somehow the YouTube channel went away, and it kind of like disbanded and disappeared from the internet. Now immediately people start saying, it was Phil. Phil did it. He's in cahoots. He was working with a fan, and they did it. They hacked an account, and they stole the information, and they revealed this guy's personal information. Phil was in Seattle house hunting, doing absolutely nothing, knowing nothing about it. I had nothing to do with it. I don't give a fuck. Okay? I said at the beginning of this year, I don't care about that shit anymore. I'm focusing on my own content, staying positive, pushing forward positively. This Seattle trip was the perfect example of this. I was so disconnected. I didn't give a shit about YouTube, about any of it. All I wanted to do was be in Seattle, look for houses, do some tourism, see the area, see if it's somewhere I want to live, and upload a couple of vlogs. That's all I did. That's all I cared about. And that's why I said I was so happy I was disconnected, because if I were here working and I had to hear all this shit coming around me, that this was happening and that was happening, it's too much. It really is too much. So of course, immediately, whatever happened, because I'm still not clear on the subject. Everyone accused me. It was Phil. He was behind the scenes. He had put a fan up to do it or something, and so it was his plans that while he was in Seattle that he would shut down all his critics. I don't know where people get this shit. It's obvious that they're all wearing their fucking tinfoil hats to protect them from the space aliens that are going to control their brains, because they concocted these crazy conspiracy theories when in reality I had nothing to do with it and I didn't even know what was going on. Okay?
But now I know what the State Alchemist program really is. You're using it as a way to recruit your sacrifices. Well, I'm not gonna let you use me to accomplish your sick goals. I resign my title as a State Alchemist.
The symbol of a dog, fittingly crusted with blood.
Your plans are gonna fail. I swear on my own grave that I'm gonna stop you. I'll warn the other State Alchemists. I'll tell them.
What was that lovely young girl's name again? Ah, yes. It's Winry Rockbell. Your automail engineer. And you grew up with her in Risenbull as well, if I'm not mistaken. She's practically a family member, isn't she? I've heard that she's made quite a name for herself with her customers in Rush Valley. Such a sweet and trusting girl.
You stay away from her! Just leave her out of this!
Well, that's up to you. If you'd rather not take it, then I will simply have to cut her down.
But now, what was mine?
Can you say his name a couple more times? Kojima. Metal Gear Kojima. Sons of Kojima. It's Alpha. Kojima rules. It's Alpha fight.
Excuse me. Each day the streams go, see what my whales owe. Interactive fun. Belching and snorting, give Jasper a warning. Squirt the water gun. Make you watch my shorts, explain why they're good. Why do they all have such low views? Like Panda and pills, let's keep this stream chilled. Good, we've hit that tickle, now reward us. I'm in a vest now, it's podcast best now. Killing it like tea. Give me some bounties, challenges, I mean cheese. TOS friendly. This boss is bullshit. My gout's flaring up. Filled my water bottle with gin. Whale tail. More breakage from cat. Derek, starting chat. Support has been slow and my bills have come in droves. I just can't stop begging you. My 10-year plan is so through. Why am I not successful and rich just like you? is past you. I won't put up the green screen tomorrow. Fourth place felt just like yesterday. I can say, hey, farewell to Rambo. This is my life, and I do everything correct always. And this is not begging you. 6 stars have yet to come through. Down from the rafters to turn back time. Turn off that camera while I stooges. Should not have said hello, Jude.
I'll do some burping while I wait.
It's 9 o'clock at night, Randall. What do you want?
It's about TJ Detweiler.
Randall, I'm off duty until Labor Day. It's someone else's problem now.
But Miss Finster, he's got all his friends together and they're planning to break into the school.
A break-in, eh? Not if Muriel Pate Finster has anything to say about it.
Told you, Miss Finster.
Wonder if I can get them tried as adults. Come on! Hold the rope, boy.
Oh! Miss Finster, could you please get off?
Fuck you!
It's time to play the game! Oh my god! What the fuck?
Holy shit! That is an epic fucking intro, dude. Sound good?
Very quickly, and I mean very quickly as I possibly can, I'm going to explain to you what's going on. Alright? And I'm going to give you my end-all be-all on this situation because I have to publicly address it because, again, I'm being held over the fire by my nuts.
By a bunch of mentally ill fuckheads who think that they have power over anyone, okay? Why am I toxic?
So here you go, ladies and gentlemen. When all this stupid bullshit story was happening regarding me and fake escorts and all this bullshit over the past month, again, I'm not even going to go into the story because it's so stupid, okay? Some people took it upon themselves. You know, one of them was my moderator here.
Vidar Viking, and another one was actually Kay Gallion, who was a former fan of mine, who's still on my forums but doesn't really like my stuff or watch my videos anymore, amongst, I think, a few other people as well.
They went over to this place, this website, these forums or whatever, and basically started attacking people who were propagating this story. They, I guess, again, I don't know what really happened because I have no part of this place. I will never go to this place, and I will not be a part of it, especially because they track IPs and do all kinds of shit when you go over there, which is why I keep telling people, don't go over there. It's bad for everyone to go over there and be a part of that kind of shit. It's bad for everyone possible involved in this community to be involved with negative detractor shit. And I said that publicly a million times recently, and I'll say it again, okay? I don't know what happened. Alright, but all I know is, people went over there, and basically started, arguing and defending me, white knighting me, and then apparently got into nasty personal arguments, and then apparently, again, I don't know, because I was not over there, and I'm not gonna look at any bullshit that anyone puts in front of me, because I don't give a fuck. But apparently there might have been doxing, there might have been threats, there might have been all kinds of shit going back and forth. Now, I said this yesterday on Twitter, and I'll say it again. I've had the same shit happen to me, if not worse, right? So isn't it nice and hypocritical of people who over the years have physically threatened me, have doxed me, have swatted me, have done all these horrible things to me, that when all of a sudden it happens to them and they get a taste of their own fucking medicine because, once again, they're promoting a story that's complete bullshit and slanderous about me, oh god, now that's horrible that you would do that to us. I mean, forget the fact that Phil's been putting up with this for the past 4 years. Oh, it's horrible that this happens to us, okay? But that's besides the point. The point is that people went over there.
I know for a fact that it was Viking, and it was probably other people too, I don't know, and engaged in this activity with those people.
Alright, of some sort. I don't exactly know the extent of what happened because I'm not involved in it. I refuse to be involved in it, okay?
I'm not a whiny baby. I'm a mature adult.
I don't want to be involved. I don't want to see. Here's evidence of this. Whatever you show me means nothing. Because it can all be fabricated, it can all be twisted, it can all be bullshit, alright? It doesn't matter what really happened over there at all. What I can say, this is all I can do, ladies and gentlemen. All I can do is say this. I have publicly said multiple times, I completely disagree with the actions of anyone who goes over there, or to any detractor site for that matter, and gets involved in any of their hijinks and shit, right? That basically fights against them fire with fire, eye for an eye, you know. I publicly have been slandered, derided, doxxed, swatted, all these things over the years. I don't do that back to the people who do it to me. I don't believe in that. I don't believe that is productive. I don't agree with any of that whatsoever. I think it's horrendous because it doesn't work. That's the other thing too. It doesn't even work anyway. Even if, right, you say, oh, well, at least you get an inch of revenge. It doesn't do anything. It doesn't help anyone. It just makes things worse. I said it yesterday. It's like hitting the hornet's nest, right? You just enrage the hornets even more. Okay? It's that simple. And, you know, so here's what happened, folks. So yesterday I talked all about this on pre-stream, and I get told, well, the reason I mentioned this on pre-stream is because this group of people are doxing people. They're actually going around and looking at viewers of mine, all right? And they're doxing them. They're finding out their personal info, their name, their address, in some cases their IP address, their personal Facebooks. They're looking at their family members on their Facebooks and making fun of them and stuff like that. It's stupid shit. Quite honestly, it really can't do anything but just stupid trolling. I know for a fact because it's happened to me, and really all it is a fucking annoying when people harass you for a few days on social media or whatever. You know, it's not that big of a deal. But the bottom line is my viewers are concerned because they don't want to be harassed, and they don't deserve to be harassed. Why my viewers are involved in this, I have no idea, because I have nothing to do with it, and my viewers have nothing to do with it. So literally what the situation is people who are malicious on the internet using malicious means to harass people that have nothing to do with any situation whatsoever because they can. Okay? It's that fucked up. Alright? It's seriously that fucked up. It's
internet extortion is what it is, okay? It's internet extortion. This shocks me.
Is exactly what this is. And it's illegal, but, you know, it's the internet, folks, so you have no power over it, right? So after talking about this on pre-stream yesterday and publicly denouncing anyone who would be involved with these people and say, don't fuck with them, don't mess with them at all, leave it alone, because you're hurting all of us, that's not good enough. That's not good enough. Alright? Then, I get told, you need to publicly name names of the people who went over there. In particular, you gotta mention your mod Viking. You gotta mention that he went over there. Again, I don't know that he did. I don't care that he fucking did. I publicly already said I don't want anyone going over there, and I do not support anyone's actions going over there and doing any kind of negative actions. And, you know, I denounce those actions because I don't ever want them to happen again. I just want it to end.
But that's not good enough. Now they moved the bar. Okay, now you have to publicly announce that it was your mod, Viking, who did this, right? Viking getting destroyed.
Okay, so I did last night. Alright? I fucking go on Twitter, and I say, okay, you know, I don't know, you know, whoever it was, whether it was Viking, whether it was K-Gallion, whoever it was that went over there, alright? I do not support these actions. I did not ask these people to go over there and do that. I do not want them ever going over there again. The best way to get out of it, get out of this situation, is to just say we're done with it and wash our hands of it and say this is stupid. Just stay to the streams, stay to our side of the positive stuff, and stay away from the negative shit. So I named names, which is what they wanted. So they said, oh, okay, well, Phil named names and we'll stop doxing people now. So then overnight, Viking gets angry at me. On Twitter, and says, you know, basically you're kind of calling me out here for stuff that I did on Kiwi Farms when I don't believe that I did it. Alright, and I went back to him and said, listen, I don't know what you did or didn't do. I'm not there. I refuse to be a part of it. I don't care about the drama. I'm 35 fucking years old. I'm not part of this little kitty shit.
I'm not a whiny baby.
I'm not gonna look at shit and say, oh, he did this or he did that. Because again, anything you show me can be fabricated. Any post that was a screenshot of a forum can be completely fabricated or falsified. So I don't care. I know for a fact, because over the years people have done it to me. They show me things that supposedly I said and did. I'm like, that's not me. But, you know, that's evidence, right? So I refuse. I absolutely refuse to look at any of this shit and say definitively someone did something or didn't do something. There's no way you could prove it to me. Internet is internet. It's all can be bullshitted and fabricated. That's why I refuse. I will not be part of it. I will not be part of this kitty shit, alright? So all that, now again, this morning I'm being told, oh, well, Phil, did you hear? Now, because you have not outright admitted that your moderator went over there and did this and that now the doxing will continue. Alright, you know what? Fuck it. I'm done with this shit. All right? Here's what I'm going to publicly say, ladies and gentlemen. I'm done with these people completely. All right? No matter what I do or say, they will push the bar further. They will say, well, here's the next thing you're supposed to do, Phil. Here's the next thing you're supposed to do, Phil. Because all they're doing is trying to show their power over people. That's all this is. All right? Because I've already done what they want. They want people to stop going to the forums and stop fucking with them and don't attack them or dox them or threaten them because they feel that that's wrong. I've already done that. I've already taken care of that for them. And if anyone else does it, all right, anyone goes over there and fucks with people who are detractors, it's your own fault. You're the one who stirred the hornet's nest, and I'm not going to take any fucking responsibility for it because I've already publicly told you not to do it. All right? I've already told you. But anyway, it doesn't matter what I say or do anymore at this point, and today proves that. Because now twice, I've completely gone out of my way to tell people, don't fuck with people on detractor websites, leave them alone, stay away. If it was Viking who went over there and did this shit that they're accusing him of, I don't agree with it. I don't want him to ever do it again, and I don't agree with that he did it in the past, okay? But that's not enough for them. Now they want me to admit that he did it and all that, which I can't. There's no way I can admit that he did anything. I wasn't there. Anything you show me now could have been doctored, and I don't give a fuck anymore. You've literally turned me completely off to the whole situation, and it's your fault. Dear detractors, it's your fault. You're never going to get what you want because you went too far. You went too far. You actually got me to the point where I'm so apathetic at this point because I've done everything I possibly can. I went above and beyond what you asked for by telling anyone in the future ever to never go over there. And now you're like, oh, well, that's not enough. Well, no, you did it. You're done. You got everything out of me that you were going to get. And now it's your fault. You can blame yourself. You have no one else to blame but your fucking self because you couldn't, first of all, didn't even contact me directly on any of this at all. You just posted shit up on your own forums. I don't read your forums, dummy. I don't go to your fucking stupid negative places to begin with of the fucking bowels of the internet where you roam, the toilets of the fucking internet that you spin around constantly. I'm not there, and I never will be there, all right? Never. And I don't have nothing to do with it. If you actually wanted action, you should have acted like mature adults, which you're obviously not, and you should have contacted me via official means. You could have emailed me. You could have actually directly contacted me via the forums. You could have contacted me via Twitter. You didn't do that.
Instead, you propagated this giant dramatic cloud of shit. Why am I toxic? More toxic, more toxic.
And then you just expected that the waft of the shit was going to eventually get to me with what you exactly wanted in your fucking terms of your threats and your extortion plan, okay? It's your fault. It's your fault now that I can never give you what you want because I can never believe you. Because now you've created such a cloud of shit around the situation that the stench will never fucking clear away. So, good luck. You have no one to blame but yourselves. You know, I can't stop you from doing what you're doing. Anything you do at this point is in your own morality and your own actions, so you're gonna have to live with it. The fact that you're gonna dox people and do nasty fucking shit to people, it's your own problem at this point, okay?
So, congratulations. Your giant effort to extort shit out of people has failed. The salty tears. You can do whatever the fuck you want moving forward. I can't affect it. I apologize to anyone who may be negatively affected moving forward by this bullshit. I tried as well as I could to stop it. And, it's out of my hands now, and it's their fault, not mine.
And that's all I'm going to say about it. I'm done. Now, I'm officially 100% done with it. And I'm never going to address it again. Never.
And they can do whatever the fuck they want. Obviously, I don't want them to do anything. What a complete idiot.
And if they had an inch or an iota of morality in their beings, they would just say, well, it was fun while it lasted. It looks like, it's over now. We'll move on to the next thing. I'm sure we'll find another thing to hold Phil over the fire for. Another new dramatic bullshit story or whatever.
Toxic toilet juice. That was delicious.
This is the equivalent of bank robbers, okay, holding hostages in a bank. And they say, well, we want $5 billion within 20 minutes. Or else we're going to start executing people in the bank. And it's like, huh? Like, we can't do that. Even the most realistic person would be like, we can't do that. And it's like, it's so stupid. We want Phil to publicly admit that his mod Viking did these horrible things. Even if I say, okay.
Vidar Viking did horrible things on a detractor website. He doxed people. He threatened people and their families. I do not condone it. There. Guess what? It means nothing. Because you can't prove to me that anything happened. You ruined it for yourselves, you fucking idiots. Why am I toxic? More toxic, overdramatic, drama queen toxic.
So there you go. See? It meant nothing, stupid fuck. You're so dumb. I don't even know what else to say. I really don't even know what else to say.
Viking getting destroyed. He also likes anals. What pasta do you prefer? I prefer a penne. Oh! Easy to eat. Oh! Phil's a faggot. Phil's fat. Phil's a loser. Phil's a beggar. DSP's a pedophile. DSP is a thief. DSP is a greedy fuck. I have a micro penis. Alright, I'm not dead, but I swear to God, I wish I fucking was.
He was such a beautiful guy, I'm not talking about his looks, his personality. He was outgoing, he was vibrant, he was full of energy, he was the nicest guy. He had a passion for Street Fighter. He was the best player in Connecticut. The entire time he was alive, he was the best player in Connecticut. Okay?
Post up on Twitter, tips on my liquidity. Nazi hat, Jasper cat, and activity. Chillin' positivity, gout dwelling up in me. Sending out a big tweet, contribution slow.
I was haunted by T's death for a very long time. I actually feel like it was one of the reasons why I originally had depression.
First in North America, Derek preaching predator, feeding woodland critters, it's Tevin's fault. Costco for commodities, cat is crying under me. This is how you don't play, fuck evil agent. I didn't kill T. Carter, but in his honor, I say T. Harder. I didn't pick up T. Carter. If I was the driver, he would be alive.
I blamed myself for it. I don't know if I ever told this story before to anyone. But the day when T died, I met him at the mall before he was murdered. And he was saying to me, oh, we're going to go over someone's house and we're going to play some games or whatever. And I had a car, by the way, at the time. I had a car. And he basically offered, hey, you want to come with us or whatever? And I was like, no. You grab banana. La la la, I missed the banana. Oh no, now the monkeys will be hungry because you skipped the tasty banana. The gate is growing weak now that Lavos is gone. We've got to say our goodbyes before the gate closes for good. You're all leaving? Kodo strong, Marl strong too. Ayla have fun. You're my distant ancestor, so you better have strong, healthy kids or I'll be in trouble. No worry, Ayla much energy. Yeah, she does. Wait, what did you mean by that? Wait, what the? Kino dumb, Ayla go now. Bye-bye. Exuberant folk, and to think we may all have descended from them. Well, your majesty, Queen Lena waits. We too should take our leave. I've always felt farewell. I'm crying. I'm crying because it's one of my favorite games and the music gets to me. I'm actually crying because it's the end of one of my favorite games. I'm a baby. I'm crying like a little baby. Like a little sissy. I've always felt farewells were best kept brief. The music, dude, the music gets to me on certain games. This is one of them that actually gets to me all the time. And by the way, I'm not sad or anything. I'm happy. It's a great game. It gets to me. It makes me feel emotional.
Now, how am I going to do voice acting when I'm blubbering like a little baby? Hold on. Hold on, everybody. I'm a sissy. Sorry, I'm a 40-year-old sissy. Now I need more tissues just in case. Okay. See, here's the difference between today and 10 years ago. 10 years ago, there was no face cam. There was no interaction with the audience. I could have easily split the part. I mean, I don't remember if I got emotional when I beat this 10 years ago. But you see, there's definitely a distinct difference between now and then, right? Oh, all right, so you're right. Who needs words? And she smooches him. Aw, you know it's a happy ending when the princess kisses the frog. And there goes Magus without a word, right? No. So you're going to search for Shala? Remember, that was his older sister. He says nothing and he takes off. Look at that. Luca, I will keep working hard in the future. What's wrong, Luca? Aren't you going to say goodbye to Robo? So, you realized what? Well, there's going to be a little problem with the time paradox. That's the problem. Robo was born in a bleak future, but when we defeated Lavos, we've changed history. The world will never be ruined now. Robo may not exist in the new future. In fact, he's just not going to exist. Haha, do not be ridiculous. The new future will certainly have a place for me. Darn it, Robo. Don't pretend you didn't care when you were really sad. It just makes things worse. You are the one who taught me to consider the feelings of others in that manner, Luca. I am grateful for that. Don't cry, Luca. I'm sure Robo will still be built in the new future. Right now I'm gonna cry again. I don't know why I get so emotional over certain games. This is definitely one of them. Such an awesome game for its time period too, you know? This was definitely the first game I ever played that had time travel in it. And you're reading comic books and other things where it was kind of a plot device, and then to actually see it implemented in a video game and done so well. The side quest where you go back in time and you do something and it changes the future. Look! Robo and the female robot. And there's Ayla and what's his name? The ancestor of Marl. And here they are in 600 AD. There's Frog. What is that? And Magus floating in the air for some reason. Will he ever find Shala? Oh, man. Such an awesome game. The music is so amazing, man. Still to this day. Gives me the strong feels to hear this soundtrack. Oh yeah, Radical Jaw says if you play Chrono Cross, you'll figure all this out. Really? So it has these epilogue stories for these characters? Huh. Oh man, it really got me. I didn't think it was gonna get me that bad. It got me good, man. I love this song. Fucking bitch. So thank you to everyone here. We had Klein who did a super chat. We had Radical Jaws doing a super chat, saying that yes, there's epilogue stuff in Chrono Cross regarding Robo and others. The Blimp did a super chat. He says, you have a real passion and a love for video games. There's nothing wrong with that. these games matter to you. It's great stuff. Thanks, brother. Yeah, dude, it's the games I grew up with, you know? The games I grew up with as a kid. And, you know, I think back to that time in my life, and it makes me feel happy and sad a bit, I guess. Because, you know, that's life. You get older, right? But it's cool to be able to relive these games with you guys, you know? Like I said, this playthrough felt meaningful. When I played this 10 years ago, I didn't have an interactive streaming audience. And I was just playing the original SNES version. It didn't have any of these additional features or anything. So to be able to replay it 10 years later here with an interactive audience and everything has been so cool and meaningful to me. Like, of all the stuff that I did this summer that had to do with my anniversary as a YouTuber, this is like the best thing. This playthrough, you know? It gets me every time, goddammit, every time. Certain things always get me, and the ending of Chrono Trigger always gets me with that music. Yuck. Ugh. Ugh. So, you know, thank you guys for making it possible, because if it weren't for you guys showing up and supporting and allowing me to play the classics from my childhood, I wouldn't be able to play them, you know? I'd be stuck playing only brand new releases and grinding away in the games that only I get views on. You know, take a look. We got like 250 people here tonight. That's cool for me, man. That's good enough for me. That's all I care about. Having a good time with a small audience is excellent, right? So, thank you all for that. Thank you for an amazing summer. This was a really cool summer having an anniversary event like this, and others as well. You know, we did a lot of fun stuff this summer. This is pretty much the final event here that we're adjourning right now. I've never seen this art before. Look at this.
Swimming through a broken shoal day. Then Cat wakes me up, the car won't stop the next day. We got a lot of memberships, but don't you slow down on those tips. Remember that it's my day off tomorrow. It's not begging, man, I'm not begging, man. For $150 we can see which vest is best.
Hit me.
Take my mask off.
What?
Mask? See the true face of your brother.
Oh, he's still acting like Darth Vader.
Leg or no leg, I trust you about as far as I can throw Manhattan.
I tell you, I'm dying here. Take the mask off.
Oh, all right. I'm coming over.
Gently now. Remove my mask.
What the hell?
Oh God, you're my creepy brother Chucky.
What? Did you think I was kidding before?
Why have you been chasing me all over the place?
Our mother told me to hunt you down.
What?
When our mother told you to hunt me down, did she actually mention killing me, or was that your idea?
Look, Guybrush, could you help me out? Stick the leg back on the doll, okay?
Hold on, focus went out for a second. There we go. Will you promise to stop picking at me? Will you promise to not hold me down and spit on me anymore? Will you promise to stop locking me in your footlocker?
You promise to stop locking me in your footlocker?
All right, I promise. Anything, just put my leg back on.
Hey, you kids! You're not supposed to be in here.
What?
Ah, so there you are.
What the hell? We turned into kids. It looks like we went back in time.
What's going on?
We're scolding you for running off.
Your mother and I were very concerned.
What the hell?
Thank you for hunting down your brother like we asked, Chucky dear.
You boys didn't get in any trouble now, did you?
Here we go.
No, sir.
Oh, no, sir. I didn't say shit like
Run
that.
off like that, young man. We were worried sick. You don't know what kinds of murderers and ne'er-do-wells might be hanging around a place like this.
I'm Guybrush Threepwood, a mighty pirate.
I'm Guybrush Threepwood, a mighty pirate. I don't have to worry about stuff like that.
Of course, dear. But please, be careful.
Well, come on then. Let's go ride the madly rotating Buccaneer.
Yeah.
I'm very confused. What the fuck? Big Whoop is the amusement park? Huh? So the treasure was a ticket to the amusement park. That's why it was a ticket with an E on it. Entrance, or entry. I'm super confused. Does that mean the entire first game was a dream sequence too? And why did Chucky just have a monster face on? What is going on, man? It seems like there's a lot of unanswered questions at the end of this game. What really happened? Huh. That was pretty crazy, man. This game's pretty interesting. The first one was interesting. This one was funny and interesting, too. It's like there's a mystery. Now, what's really going on? Now, I already know there's 2 more of these. They made Monkey Island 3 and 4, so the story's going to continue. You get to find out even more. Huh. The treasure was a ticket to the amusement park. Yeah, it's funny because the game started out where he's looking for the treasure of Big Whoop. This is just such a different style of game. It's fun. Uh-oh. It's not over.
I wonder what's keeping Guybrush. Oh, I hope the Chuck hasn't cast some horrible spell over him or anything.
Huh. So maybe it's a spell. Maybe LeChuck cast a spell on him, and that's why he's in this virtual world where he's a kid again. Alright, I don't want to watch. I have to watch? What happened? What the fuck?
Well, well, well.
I mashed the buttons and somehow got here. Here, 100%. Percent complete, 100%.
Ah, so there you are.
Alright, loads here.
What's going on?
Wait.
Alright, well, that's it. That's Secret of Monkey Island 2. What a crazy fucking ending this had. I had no idea the game would end like that. The whole game was a pirate theme, and at the end, apparently he cast a spell on you, and you go back in time to when you two used to be brothers with your parents or something. That's crazy. So, surprise ending, and obviously it's a cliffhanger ending that's going to lead into the next game, which hopefully, you know, they're doing one a year, it seems like, so hopefully next year we'll have Monkey Island 3, and we'll be able to do that one too. And for everyone watching, unless you're really fucking stupid, you must know that I don't know all the answers, and obviously I'm looking stuff up. I mean, think about it. This was a pretty, this playthrough was what? It's about probably 40 parts, I believe. Just under, I don't know, because I'm filming live, so I can't tell you how many parts it really is, but imagine if I didn't know the answers. Some of this stuff you would never figure out. How on earth would you figure some of this stuff out unless you knew the answers? This is the kind of game that back in the day, there was no way to beat it unless someone told you the way to beat it. You would try infinitely. Like, this could have been a 200-part playthrough, and I'm sorry, but I have more stuff to do. I have other games I want to play. I don't want to do a 200-part playthrough of Monkey Island 2, so some of it I tried to figure out myself, and I did. Some of it I used hints in the game, and then some of it I did look up online. So, and no, I didn't lie to anyone. I never said that I wasn't going to look stuff up online for a game like this. It's different for, like, you know, a standard game. You know, I'm not going to try to solve every puzzle or anything like that by looking it up online. That's cheating. But for a game like this pretty much requires that you know what you're doing, or at least you have a general idea. How on earth would I have figured out that ending there, how to make that LeChuck voodoo doll? That's crazy. I would have never figured that out. So, Alright, so I like this game a lot. I'm looking forward to part 3.
WPIG.
This is how to play the game. Oh my god! What the fuck?
Holy shit! That is an epic fucking intro, dude.
And I have to warn everyone. Warning. What you may see right now is going to be absolutely disgusting.
Sound good?
Sounds good to me.
There's still this back here. And it's still in the back of my neck, the back of my head, the back of my mind, and it's always telling me. It's WWE Champions time.
Out in the Washington town of Seattle, I met a girl with divine raccoon eyes. My day off would find me in Burger King's lobby, waiting for Catherine to lumber inside. Larger than life was the visage of Katie, robust and jolly and hefty was she. My love was strong for this full-bodied woman. I hoped that she would fall in love with me. One night a strapping young stallion walked in. Handsome and urban was he. He said, "Hey, I'm Tyrone, it looks like you're alone. My darling young thing, won't you come home with me?" So in anger, I told him to stay far away from my woman, as I bit my fingernails so hard they bled. He reached in his pocket, he must have a pistol. I bolted straight up, immediately fled. I stood in the alley to feel my heart racing. I assumed that the guy was a blood or a crip. For now I'd retreat to my safe-gated condo, jump on my stream and beg for pity tips. Down the I-5 into Renton I drove, back to the Snortford I fled. The stream was relaxing, but my mind was lapsing, the thoughts of my cat lying in Tyrone's bed. So I got in my car and I drove right back down to the city to see my new beautiful mom-wife-to-be. Without a spouse, my whole life would be pointless. There's been a hole since Leanna had left. There's been nobody to cook and clean for me. Doing my own chores has left me bereft. I picked up Jasper for backup in case things got too heated for one. Even though he had no claws to defend me, at least if I died I would be with my son. And at last here I am at the Burger King just off the highway. I see the glowing hamburger ahead. My destiny waits in a booth by the bathroom. The sight of Tyrone makes my heart sink with dread. I step aside and approach them with caution. Tyrone says he's sorry and starts to reveal he was just reaching inside for his wallet to say no hard feelings and pay for my meal. Something is dreadfully wrong, for I feel a strong burning feeling of pain. Is this what it's like to be wrong for the first time? At last, is there nobody else I can blame? But my ego is strong and I say that I know he's a liar. He's just saving face for my girl that he stole. Even in here I can't escape detractors. Nothing's my fault and Tyrone is a troll. Just then my sweet cat gets up to console me. She said that she's never loved me all along. My heart feeling broken, at least I know one thing. It's not my fault and I did nothing wrong.
The nights feel colder, I'm here all alone, drinking gin and pulling Hogan's on my phone. Then I saw you appear on my TV screen. I typed in your chat, hoping I'd be seen. You are the person that I wish I could be. I am stuck here on my own, wishing to be free. Your love for retro gaming is enough for me to stay. I wish I could stream the games that you play. Andy Warski, you're my gaming soulmate. Your streams go on, I fight to stay awake. My wife doesn't know about this gay crush on you. Oh, Mr. Warski, what am I supposed to do? Hey, Andy, I need your attention, please reply. Together we could become established allies. I think together we could make a great streaming team. Being with you is my own
only dream. My love for Rambo is just a thing from my past. Most of my friendships don't seem to last. My love for you is greater than triple P's. When I see you, I light up with glee. You're so nice to me when I'm in your chat. I'm so sorry for all of my spam. I try to improve to be a better man, but it's so hard, I don't think I can. Andy Warsky, you were my gaming soulmate. Little did I know that you were only a snake. I feel betrayed, you were my greatest loss. This was all a troll, just for what cost. Hey there, Andy, now you were just one of them. A stupid mouse drooler with a messed up head. I thought you liked me, but now that's gone. And I'm back down to level 1.
Why try? Now why? This feeling inside me says it's time I was gone. Clear head, life ahead. It's time I was keen, now not just for my fun. Life by night away from here. Change my life again. Life by night, goodbye my dear. Ship isn't coming and I just can't pretend. Moonrise, thoughtful eyes, staring back at me from the window beside. No fright or hindsight, leaving behind an empty feeling inside. Fly by night away from here, change my life again. Fly by night, goodbye my dear. My ship isn't coming and I just can't pretend. Wow! Fly by night away from here, change my life again. Fly by night, goodbye my dear. My ship isn't coming and I just can't pretend. Start a new chapter, I find what I'm after. It's changing every day. Changing the seasons and not with a reason to want to get away. Quiet and pensive, my thoughts apprehensive. The hours drift away, leaving my homeland, flying alone, and my life begins today. Fly by night away from here, change my life again. Fly by night, goodbye my dear. My ship isn't coming and I just can't pretend. My ship isn't coming and I just can't pretend. Fly by night away from here, change my life again. Fly by night, goodbye my dear. My ship isn't coming.
So, ladies and gentlemen, personally, I like the Beatles. I think that they were a great musical group. They reinvented themselves many times over the years. The crazy thing about the Beatles is their music sounds so different.
if you listen to their different albums, their different singles, they don't even sound like the same band. And they did that like 10 times.
What's my favorite Beatles song?
Because my wife is round, she breaks my side.
I can't even afford a new TV.
Because my wife's a kind.
My wife is like, well, I'm getting hungry.
Because the tips are high, bubbles will fly.
What do you think of the bubbles, Jack?
Because Terrace has died.
C. Carter in Connecticut.
Crystal's red cherry juice.
Tart cherry juice in particular.
Isaac Clarke allergy.
You big nose freak.
Because my vestry suit, it made cats cry.
My wife hates me.
Because my bills are due.
Kill the Beatles.
Dave! Doc Hallen's been killed. Doc Hallen? What happened? It's over at his place. You gotta come now.
Wait a minute, Steve. Tell us what happened.
Well, I'm trying to tell you. Now, this thing had killed the doc. Well, what was it? Stop with it, kid. Well, it's kind of like a mass. It keeps getting bigger and bigger.
Every one of you watching this screen, look out. Because soon, very soon, the most horrifying monster menace ever conceived will be oozing into this theater.
DSP tries it.
Has been paid for by the
Kojima World Order.
Here's the bottom line of what's gone on with Nintendo over the past decade. Nintendo went from being the #1 game developer, the #1 gaming company in the 1980s, 1990s, basically decided to do whatever the fuck they wanted to do at the end of the 1990s into the 2000s, completely ignoring technological shifts, ignoring what the gamers told them they were looking for, and Nintendo went for a series of stupid gimmicks. Sometimes it worked, like the Nintendo Wii and the Nintendo 3DS, and sometimes it didn't work. For example, the Nintendo GameCube didn't sell as big as Nintendo wanted it to, and more recently, the Nintendo Wii U is a fucking huge goddamn flop. Nintendo is losing millions upon millions of dollars every single year, and yes, they have enough surplus money that they won't go out of business, but they can't continuously bleed money. That means they would have to downsize, they would have to lay people off, they would have to restructure their company, and they don't want to have to do that. So what Nintendo is doing is called a desperate cash grab. It's called, well, there were these things out there that we ignored earlier when we were fist over fist, hand over fist making money. Now we're not doing it anymore, so rape the gamers. And I'm sorry to say that, that's real. I really feel it is. Let's blindside these fucking poor people who are the people who, by the way, are directly supporting Nintendo by buying Nintendo content, playing it, and giving free advertisement for it on the internet. They're some of the few people who actually bought a fucking Wii U and are playing it actively. Nintendo saying, fuck you to you, I'm taking your money, tough shit. It's bullshit. It's incredible corporate greed. It's called the upper levels of Nintendo management, including, yes, I'm going to point the finger straight at fucking Iwata, who is the reason, the creative reason why that company is in the fucking toilet right now. Ever since he took over, the company went, woo! Except for the luck that was the fucking Wii, which is incredible luck and a fluke, okay?
basically saying, I don't give a fuck about our customer base. It's all about money in the bottom line. And right now we're pissing away money, so we need to save face and we need to make money again. Let's steal the money from the gamers. It's ridiculous. It's a joke. They have no fucking right to do it. It's disrespectful to the people who have been the dedicated fans of Nintendo since day one. Now, the sick part about all this, they're Nintendo fanboys. Oh, I don't care. Nintendo can do whatever they want because I'm such a fucking dumbass fucking fanboy. I don't care. I always kiss Nintendo's ass no matter what they do. If you can't see how desperate this company is at this point to be taking money out of the pockets of the people who paid them the money to exist, I don't know how I can help you. Like, a logical mind thinking about this can know that this is fucking wrong, okay? Who the fuck could defend Nintendo? And so, well, Nintendo we're still losing money. The cash grab that we tried in December isn't really working. So now let's act like we're going to be friendly with the gamers again. Too late. Too late, Nintendo. You fucked up so bad. It's like, of all the things you could have done, right, to make up and to try to get more people interested in Nintendo, the last thing would be to steal money from the people who bought your fucking system. Are you loco? And the answer is yes. Iwata is loco. He's a fucking moron. He's a bigwig who sits in his fucking chair, doesn't sit here with the gamers, doesn't know what the common gamer wants, comes up with lame-brained, stupid, gimmicky ideas, or pushes them ahead in his agenda for the company, and he doesn't know what the fuck he's doing. He's an asshole. So enough with these idiots. All I have to say is this program is a joke, in my opinion. It really is. It's a joke. It's a slap in the face to gamers. Oh, we want to have a program where we make some revenue and you make some revenue. Is it going to be fair? If you're under the Nintendo partnership, can you still make gameplay videos from other companies? Can you still make ad revenue on those? Who knows? And again, what has happened to this once great company who loved the gamers, who was hand-in-hand successful with the gamers? Where the fuck? When did this happen? Where did they go wrong? And how the hell are they ever going to come out of this rut when they're just making these ridiculous decisions? So. But I'm the creative person. I am the artist who is creating that transformative work by recording my gameplay. In addition, I'm providing live commentary that even further diversifies the content. So for Nintendo to say, we fully own a video that you make of one of our video games, in my opinion, doesn't have a legal leg to fucking stand on. And again, the only reason that Nintendo is able to do this on YouTube is because no one ever has taken this to court. So, fuck you, Nintendo. Fuck Nintendo. Fuck them.
WPIG.
They're idiots. I work for Google. I'm smart. I'm a hipster. And we have playtime where we do fucking, Pilates and we push invisible objects and we meditate because we're Google and we're smart. And we're going to have all this cool thing on YouTube like paid subscriptions to get rid of ads. Durr.
Good, now I'm away from that annoying fucking bitch of a kid who I would have slapped in real fucking life if they talked to me like that. I would have fucking pimp slapped that shit out of that.
A friend in me. You got a friend in me. When the road goes rough ahead, you must nice warm bed. Just remember what your old pal said. You got a friend in me. Yes, you got a friend in me. Got a friend in me. You got a friend in me. You got troubles, I got them too. There isn't anything I wouldn't do for you. We stick together, see it through. Yeah, you got a friend in me. Yes, you got a friend in me. Some of the folks might be a ghetto and smarter than I am. They're stronger too. Maybe, but none of them will ever learn. Maybe I do. just me and you, girl, as the years go by. Friendship will never die. You're gonna see it's our destiny. You got a friend in me. Yes, you got a friend in me. Yes, you got a friend in me.
Hello everybody and good evening. Welcome to the stream. My second stream for the day. And thanks very much for being here. It is, of course, Professor Layton versus Phoenix Wright. Continuing on. And, yes, I am excited. I do very much, as you know, like this game. Ooh. Oh my goodness, excuse me. I very much like this game, even though it is pretty much, you know, an incredibly draining game to play. Not because of the gameplay of the game itself. In fact, I'd actually go out as far to say that the stuff that I've had to do so far in the game regarding the puzzles and the courtroom segments has actually been some of the easiest. Especially in the Phoenix Wright games that I've played, and I've never played a Professor Layton game, but really those puzzles weren't too difficult either. So in that regard, it's not that tough of a game. However, it is actually draining to me because I do all the voice acting. And it is a lot. It is a lot of energy, a lot of strain. When I finish these streams, my voice is hoarse. And it is for that very reason that tonight we are going to be doing Professor Layton versus Phoenix Wright. Boy, I'm getting pissed because things keep falling off my fucking love seat. And if this falls off again, I'm just going to smash it on the wall. Okay. Really? Stop falling. Holy shit. Okay, so anyway, as I was saying, tonight we're going to be doing Professor Layton versus Phoenix Wright. But I am going to be taking a break from it this weekend. This weekend will not be Professor Layton versus Phoenix Wright, okay? I'm not sure what I'm doing tomorrow. I can't do Layton versus Wright for 4 hours tomorrow. I just can't. My voice won't be able to handle it, especially after doing it for 2 hours tonight. So I'm debating continuing with The Sims 4 with Hunter Sims, which seems to be the guy that everyone's enjoying. I actually took a look, and unfortunately the Vet Sims videos that I made, or not Vet Sims, the Vet Heart videos, which is the other sim that I made, aren't doing so well. People really aren't liking them that much for whatever reason. Maybe it's they don't find it as interesting as Hunter. I don't know, but it seems like Hunter seems to be the character that people are liking the most. And so that might be what I continue on with tomorrow. Or, on the flip side of that, maybe I'll just go wild, go buck wild, and I'll do Tales of Exilia 2, even though I know that playthrough is pretty much no one's watching it. I mean, I'm making videos, I made videos of that on Monday, and at this point, I don't even think some of them have 500 views. I think that playthrough is almost dead. And unfortunately, I was kind of afraid that would happen because of the timing of the release. The timing of the release of that game was awful. Releasing it only a week before really the beginning of the official hardcore gaming season, and the fact that all these other games were coming out that I knew that I was not going to have time to focus on Tales of Exilia 2 as much as I wanted to. And it's a shame because I do like the game. I do very much like it. But it seems like, unfortunately, people aren't really watching it anymore because the playthrough's getting so drawn out and there's no telling when I'll actually have a dedicated time to play and finish it. It sucks. It really does suck. Because I love it. I like the game a lot. I really do. And as you can see, here's their mixed opinions. Some people saying, oh, well, you know, oh, I really love it. And then the flip side, no, don't play it, it sucks, it's boring. And then people saying, yeah, well, if you take so long to beat the game, people will go elsewhere. Sure, I understand that. Last year with Tales of Exilia 1, it came out in the middle of the summer. If you guys remember, I think it was July. It was either late July or early August when Tales of Exilia 1 came out. And that was perfect, because right in the middle of the dead summer, there was nothing going on. And I was actually, able to focus on playing it and beating it within a couple weeks. This game, unfortunately, came out way too late. So now I'm kind of, I'm torn. I'm torn because do I want to do more Sims, which I've been doing all freaking week, every day? Do I want to do Tales of Exilia 2, which probably won't even hold 400 viewers during the course of the stream and probably won't get any views on YouTube? Or do I do something completely out of the box? I cannot do Leighton versus Wright because I know my voice will be shot. So I don't know. I just don't know. I mean, Sunday we're pretty set because on Sunday we've got Street Fighter, we've got the weekend preview, and we got Tomodachi Life. Monday we'll probably finish up. I probably will do a Sims stream on Monday, and it may be my final Sims 4 stream until I feel the need to really play the game again. Because at this point in the game, I've pretty much done everything. When you think about it, I've held parties. I've gone out drinking to the bars, to the restaurant, to the museum, to the gym, to the library, to the park. I've been everywhere and pretty much done everything besides use cheat codes to make massive amounts of money and just build houses. And I'm kind of wondering what else I'm supposed to do in the game, Next week will be pretty busy. Next week it's going to be pretty busy. With Destiny and teaming up with random people, viewers, fans, or just randoms in Destiny all week, playing also NHL 15 should be interesting. I'm looking forward to both of those very much. So those will be next week, paired again with the continuation of Leighton versus Wright. I don't know. I really have to think about it. I'm thinking maybe I will do Tales of Exilia tomorrow and honestly see how it can do on a Saturday, but I don't know. Sorry, I was finishing off my drink here. So I guess we'll have to see, right? We will have to see how things go over the course of this week. Tomorrow in particular. Tomorrow, keep in mind, there is only one gameplay stream tomorrow. Because the second half of tomorrow, Leanna and I will be going out to do the necessary things that we need to do. And from time to time people ask us, what is it that you do and go out on Saturdays and do? It's pretty simple stuff. Usually we go out and get anything we need for around the house. So in particular this week we realized that most of the time we enter the house from the garage, not from the front door. So we should really get a nice map for the walkway from the garage into the kitchen, so that during the winter and such we're not tracking shit in and we're able to clean our feet off. So go get that. Grocery shopping, we go out to dinner, and any odds and ends while we're out and about. Sometimes we go, if we need clothing. Sometimes we stop by Best Buy and we buy some DVDs. It all depends. It all depends on what's going on that particular week. We have a running list that we actually make. And of course, grocery shopping, what Leanna actually does is on Saturday during my first stream, she makes a list of groceries that she needs to make meals for the week, and then we go and pick those up on Saturday night. Also, I have an update for you guys. If any of you, first of all, I do want to say this. Hate Live from last night did real well in views, like abnormally well in views. And I don't know why, if it was just because it's an episode where there was a lot of hot topics. I don't know, in particular what it was, but the views are, it's as of before I actually started getting ready here for this stream, which was probably around 5 p.m. my time, an hour and a half ago. It had over 5,500 views, and the thing hasn't even been out for 24 hours. Keep in mind, I uploaded that around, what time was it last night when I finished the show? 8:30, 9 p.m. it went live. So that is abnormal that it gets that many views in one day. So thanks very much to all those of you who, not only attended it, during live, because there was pretty good attendance during the live show as well. I believe at one point we had up to 800 viewers. But also thanks to you who are watching it on YouTube. Cool. That really makes me feel good, because I love doing Hate Live. That is my one opportunity during the week where I get to share a lot of personal stuff with you guys all at once together. And, I get to vent about hot topics and stuff, and we have discussion, and it's good. And I love doing the show, and that really motivates me to say, wow, people like that. They want to see more of that. I'm going to keep doing it. Okay. But anyway, an update to Hate Live is what I was getting at. Last night on Hate Live, one of the issues that I told you guys that I had was that I had an extra trash can. Well, not extra trash can, but a trash can that the garbage people refused to empty for 2 weeks now. It had over a month-old garbage and was full of bugs because these idiots would not take this can and wouldn't tell me why. So I ended up calling and complaining about it last night. So as this was happening, I also emailed last night my the head of the condo association here and my next door neighbor, who is the treasurer of. I keep saying condo association. It's not. It's the board of directors of this private community. I keep calling it condo association because that's what I used to have in Connecticut. That's not what it is at all. It's actually just a group of people who kind of govern this area and make sure that it's clean and it's healthy and it's safe. So I had to email the president and the treasurer and let them know, no, I know that garbage can should not be out there. It's supposed to be taken in, but it's disgusting and they won't empty the damn thing, okay? And I found out exactly what happened, so wait till you guys hear this, okay? Because there's actually a story behind it. You'll like this. So as you know, basically, excuse me. As you know, basically the people who lived here before us were kind of weird. You saw the garage. You saw how weird the garage is, how they left all this shit behind. You saw how there was a leak in the roof and they didn't tell anyone until they were moving out, which is actually illegal. They actually put on paper that they were going to pay for the furnace and the water heater to be serviced before they left. They did not. Basically, the people who lived here were pretty disrespectful, from what I can understand. And apparently, here's the issue and here's what happened, because I found out what happened. Okay? So, what happened was, these people who lived here before us, because they're in the middle, I'm in a middle kind of a situation where I'm between a bunch of other houses. It's not just like my house is standing alone, it's a bunch of houses together. And I have neighbors across the way, I have neighbors to the left and right of me, I have neighbors all around me, okay? Apparently what the people did who lived here before us is they would always have extra trash, meaning they would have like 3, 4, 5 trash cans, which is ridiculous. I don't know how you could have that much trash. And since apparently there was a policy that if you have more than a couple trash cans, it's extra, and they have to charge you extra to have all that trash removed, they would take their cans and put them in front of other people's houses late at night so that they would not be charged. Can you believe that? Can you seriously believe that? They would take their cans in the middle of the night and walk to other people's houses and put their cans in front of the other people's houses to try to avoid getting billed extra for having so much trash. So other people apparently in this neighborhood were getting bills, and they were like, what the hell is this? I only put out 1 or 2 cans. How could you tell me that I put out this much trash? And they found out this was happening, and the people got in trouble for it. Yeah. So apparently what happened was the people in this neighborhood contacted the garbage removal people and said, listen, these people are doing underhanded stuff. We're putting now an order that you are not to take any additional cans without like special authorization. Okay? So what ended up happening, if you guys remember, a month ago I forgot to put the trash out. I would have only had 2 cans and I forgot to put them out. It's my fault. Duh. Me, Mr. Absent-Minded, I wasn't used to living here yet and getting into the swing of things. I didn't even have a calendar to write on the calendar what day it was that the trash had to go out, okay? And it was my fault. So then when I tried to put out the trash the next 2 weeks later, I had like 3 or 4 cans, and they had the orders, don't take extra cans. So they didn't. But the problem was they didn't tell me this. Now, I'm a new resident. How the fuck would I know that there was some kind of a null mum order about trash pickup because the people who lived here before us were assholes and were doing that? You know, I wouldn't know that. So the garbage collectors were supposed to tell me and didn't. They didn't do their job. They basically were lazy and just left the trash instead of saying, oh, we can't take it because of this, just so you know. So what happened last night was I called and I complained about this. And my neighbor emailed me about it and said, yeah, here's the situation. And apparently during the day, garbage people came by and took and emptied the can because I went out there and the can was empty. So apparently they got told by their boss, what are you, a fucking asshole? You can't just leave a can there for a month full of trash, and they took it. Now, whether or not I'll get billed extra, I have no idea. But I'm okay with that. You know what? It was my honest mistake that I didn't put the trash out that 1 week a month ago. My fault. I'll pay extra. You know, I will assume that responsibility. I'm not going to sit here and complain about it because that was my mistake. And now for the past 2 weeks, I've had no problems, you know, putting the trash out. And I won't in the future because now I have a calendar that tells me the day when I'm supposed to do it. Okay. So anyway, the situation is resolved. And I'm happy with the resolution. If I get billed, I'm still happy. I'll pay it. I don't care. It just would have been nice if, instead of being lazy, people did their jobs, because they were supposed to put notes in their system. They were supposed to notify me, and they didn't. So they didn't do their jobs. But again, I talked about this on Hate Live last night. Life would be a lot easier if people would just do their jobs and be responsible, mature adults, instead of just, you know, kind of blowing stuff off, which a lot of people tend to do this day and age. Alright, so that's about it for the pre-stream tonight, everyone. I'm going to get started. We're going to be doing about 2 hours of Leighton vs. Right on stream tonight. I thank you for joining me. Hopefully we get a few more here on stream to join us. Usually we get around 400 or so for the Leighton vs. Right stream, so I'm hoping that we get that tonight. Ooh, again, I ask you to be patient with me and my voice, because as you know, this is very taxing on my voice to play this game. It's a lot of work. I'm not a professional voice actor. I am not a professional actor. I am not used to doing this. You know, usually commentary is different from actual, you know, dialogue for hours on end. And we'll go from there, alright? So thanks, and let's end the pre-stream and get started.
What is it?
You'll see.
Is it for me?
It's for everyone. It's called Amazon Echo.
How's it going?
I'm just finishing up right now.
Is it on?
Oh, it's always on.
Can it hear me right now?
Nope. It only hears you when you use the wake word we chose. Alexa.
Well, what does it do?
Alexa, what do you do?
Masturbate on stream in front of thousands of children.
Awesome. Alexa, play rock music.
Alexa, stop.
Is that where we're going to put it?
I was thinking of putting it there, but it works anywhere.
Echo is pretty neat because it knows all sorts of things. All you have to do is ask.
Alexa, how tall is Mount Everest?
Wow, what a pathetic piece of garbage.
Dad really likes that Echo just plugs in, so we never have to charge it. Plus, Echo's really good at keeping track of things like shopping and to-do lists.
Paper. Alexa, add wrapping paper to the shopping list.
Go fuck yourself, you dumb bitch.
Alexa, how many teaspoons are in a tablespoon?
Dumb fucking bitch.
Okay. Alexa, set a timer for 8 minutes.
Bitch!
Dad's not a morning person, but Echo definitely helps him wake up.
Alexa, alarm off.
What did the dog say after a long day of work?
What?
Today was rough. Get it? Get it?
Yeah, I get
it. Another one.
Alexa, tell me another joke.
I can be good at games if I want to.
Echo loves to play music and knows a lot of songs, and they always sound great.
Alexa, play my dance mix.
Keep doing it, repetition. Oh, so much fun to have no checkpoints.
Alexa, define annoying.
And with the companion app, you can access Echo from anywhere. With everything Echo can do, it's really become part of the family.
To experience Echo, go to Amazon.com/Echo.
I need that money. I really do. I need that money.
Can you fuck my ass? I'm gay. Can you fuck my ass? I'm gay. Can you shove dick in my face? Spray your jizz, I'm gay. Can you fuck my ass? I'm gay. Can you fuck my ass? I'm gay. Can you shove dick in my face? Everyone is gaping.
It's time for another good idea, bad idea. Good idea.
Ugh, what a simple time it used to be. Anyway, what were we doing again?
Captain is downstairs with
Oh, yeah.
and Carruthers.
Oh, yeah, we were talking to the guys.
Bad idea.
The captain is downstairs with Ray Pinker and Carruthers.
Okay. Ray Hill's downstairs. This way? Nope. It's the holding cells. How the fuck do I go downstairs? Interview room, reception, duty sergeant.
Mouthpiece for strips off me at the grand jury.
Line of gallery, holding cells.
Now the DA wants me.
That's up. That goes outside. Records room, duty sergeant. I got down there before. How the fuck did I do it? What the shit? Why don't I remember? We never used the lineup gallery. Looks like we're going to at some point, though. Why is he waiting for me at the door? He's being a dick.
What are you waiting for us downstairs, Phelps?
Yeah, where is it? Where is downstairs? This is fucking upstairs.
Yeah, I'm thinking of moving up to a 45. I want to put him down a 1 round.
The top of one metal and solving all the cases.
Dude, I don't remember where the stairs are. Oh shit, we got some criminals in here. Some people who we arrested for killing those women, they're in here. Oh shit, there's the husband, he's in there too. In a separate cell. Dude, where the fuck is this? There's...
Somebody gonna tell us what the hell is going on?
Someone want to tell me how the fuck to get downstairs? That's an interview room. That's not where I want to go. Secretary's room, no. Another interview room? No.
I said we bust in there and find the goddamn.
Oh!
The end.
So I'm talking all this fucking shit multiple times on my stream, on his stream, saying all sorts of shit about his life, about everything, and he never said a fucking thing.
Did I disappoint you or let you down? Well, I don't feel guilty. I won't give back my crown.
I got scammed.
'Cause I saw the end before we'd begun. You insult me so much that detractors won.
Yes, tis!
So I took what's mine, as it is my right.
I love pro wrestling.
Smart guy solo, stream is tonight.
Excuse me.
It may be over, but just like Rambo, I'm John. You think I need to change, but I've done nothing wrong.
Correct?
You pulled me up when tips were low. Shit on my wife and all my goals. I tried to grind, but knew I failed when I started a politics show. I felt it rich in Ethan Ralph. Bought so much shit on Klarna. My wife is sick and you know this, but you keep describing her. Goodbye, my brother. Goodbye, my friend. I have made a ton. I have made a ton for me.
It literally has no instructions.
Goodbye, my brother. Sad for two reasons. Got rid of my son. Thank you, Phil. And he was nice in my stream.
After many years, it came to light that they were involved in some underhanded stuff. Now, they never, ever were involved with that on streams.
You're such a dreamer to try to help me out.
I want to see you prosperous.
I will down these spirits and just nod when you
The
shout.
detractors were right
And as
all
you're
along.
felting, please forget me. Please forget how much I must beg and plead.
Guys, please support.
Okay, no, guys, support the stream. 0 contributions on Kick. I know there's good supporters here. Who wants an OG badge, emoticons, and other perks? I may mod you, but you must work. The Ashton is just ban him, please. Thanks so much, Darzy. Goodbye, Triple P. Goodbye, Ashton. Guess you had no fun. Talking 70%. Goodbye, PPP. Goodbye, lesbian. My toilet doesn't flush, but check out my RGBs.
As you can see, the crazy RGBs behind me, right? And you might say, well, what the heck is that? It's kind of wild. Like, what is that supposed to be? You want to see what it is? See if the camera picks it up well. If not, I'll explain.
And I still watch your stream on Kick until I
Flashback actually affected him in real life. Did you see that?
And cat praise when I get paid. It'll stick. And I'll plan a Japan trip.
Sounds good to me.
Sorry, my mother. My wife, I mean. Gotta spend these bucks on things that are just for me.
Oh my god.
Goodbye, resurgence. So long, Kino. I'll revert to a bum. Like it's 2023. The tips are low, baby. The tips are low. The streams support is slow. Let the gin flow, baby. Let the gin flow.
Whale-tail G.
My mom, my wife will now wallow.
What does he do today to protect his fat wife from being called fat by a fat man? He decides to reveal her medical info.
Yeah, I was shocked.
Today.
Yeah, I was shocked. Why would you do that?
Is that what's keeping your wife safe?
So, my story's a unique one. Unlike a lot of other people who kind of decided that they wanted to do gaming as a job, I kind of stumbled into it over the course of the past 4 or 5 years, and I really think that my story is interesting in the regards to the way that this came about. So let me give you a little bit of background about myself. I'm 31 years old. I grew
Ryan and Dents, this is the moment you've waited for. T-shirt too tight, incident cum crusted on the floor. Streamers are live, I hope the whales will tip some more. Schedules to share, day off segments, and yesterday's tips are all now sweaty men. Don't super chat, tip me leaderboard will have you. Subscribe, you'll be chatting only one day later. Gunner glasses, can't you see the yellow getting closer? Just tip me, gotta rep that Velcro wallet open. Gout stinging, sax balloon, and nasal drip is flooded. I'm a beggar with the basic that'll get them tipping. Once a depressed heavy drinker, but you know me, I just conquered it all. So tell me, where is your dough? I need you to fill my gin-filled nights. I need more than LED lights. New event coming through, 6 stars I will pursue. Oh, this is organic growth. Cheers, frozen tire, go no. Must diversify somehow. No culpability, my family's a shield to me. Oh, I am a huge asshole.
So go ahead and grab one. And I'll get one. Oh. She snuck another one. I said one. I said one. I said one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kick Style doctors suggest begging for healing Seattle hair in a can. Here is one long-time customer's personal story without product. A bachelor, left by his child bride, struggles to cure his back pain while escaping debt.
I overworked myself for several years just to be told you're worthless, get the fuck out. And I didn't get paid $1 for it. Because here's the thing with back pain, for those who don't know. When you have a little bit of back pain, it's a little annoying. When you have moderate back pain, it could be very hindering. When you have severe back pain, it's basically like life-changing. That the nerves there control my bowels. So imagine now you're trying to use the bathroom and it hurts to use the bathroom. That's not good. It's really, really bad. Okay? And it was bad. You know, doctors told me if I didn't do something to change my lifestyle that I could have it rupture and end up having major problems for the rest of my life and might require surgery. In Seattle area, a lot of the distribution centers are here. They're right here. They have the product, they just can't get the truckers to drive the product to the store, all right? I live in a private community. Our road is a private road. We have fencing, we have cameras, we have security, we have each person who lives here has a panic button. We have the cops on speed dial, basically. And my back has healed. I think what happened was the herniation of the disc went away and the muscles around the spine in that area of my back strengthened, and I'm good now. So I have not had a single issue with my back in probably over a year. Once in a while, sure, I'll go out, get some pain and numbness, but almost never, ever do I get any kind of back pain anymore, which is amazing because a lot of people have those debilitating back injuries and they never get better. Mine actually did, which is pretty damn positive and crazy.
Oh, the Seattle air healed his back.
Oh, that's a good one. Thank you, guys. Excuse me.
Oh. You better take a sip. You fucking sleazy asshole.
Hello and welcome to a little show called Ask IJ. Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to Ask IJ. This is another fantastic episode, and I decided this week that I'm going to take some Google Plus questions and some questions from Tumblr. So I hope you guys enjoy. Let's go.
Twitter questions.
Who's your favorite YouTube musician? Currently, I've been obsessed with Alex Goose. Nobody's bothered to ask yet. How are you doing? Well, thank you for asking, and I'm doing quite fantastic. How are you? Can I smell the next Apple product before anyone else? No, I can't. Mario or Luigi? Mario. Can I think with portals? If you've ever actually watched me play Portal, you obviously know that I can't do that.
Why are you doing this to me? I hate you. Hate you. Hate you. I'm just portal over here. Oh, guess what? I'm freaking portaling back and forth.
My favorite shark is the Ron shark.
All right, just keep eating it. Oh, that's really good cotton candy. That's yummy.
Jen wants me to post a screen cap of my editing. I edit in Final Cut Pro, and here is a screenshot from this episode.
Please put me in your Ask IJ episode comments.
And now for the part of the show where I put your comments right here. If you want to be here, leave a comment below saying, Justine, put me in the next episode.
Tumblr questions.
Why did I make a Tumblr? Well, I've actually been on Tumblr since around 2007, but I just recently started using it, so I thought, hey, that'd be a great place to take some new Ask IJ questions, so here we go. Who was I most excited to see at the Teen Choice Awards? I don't really know. I didn't really go into it thinking, oh, I'm so excited to see insert name here. But overall, I enjoyed the show. I had a good time.
It's some of the Teen Choice. Well, I'm not at the Teen Choice Awards anymore. I'm trying to get to some party. I met some amazing.
I also really enjoyed the after party because they had a lot of candy.
Did you guys see this? There is so much candy here at the Teen Choice Awards after party.
Matthew said he saw me on E! News the other day. Woo! And you can find me there almost every other Friday reviewing, dare I say, viral videos. Hate the word viral videos, but I can't think of what else to call them.
Viral videos.
Viral videos.
Viral videos.
Viral videos.
What do I think I'll be doing in 5 years? I have no idea. Dear Justine, I really like this girl. How should I ask her out? Well, I think what you should do is write, will you go out with me on a little tiny piece of paper and hand it to her. Oh, and don't forget, make sure you add yes or no so she can just circle one easily. Yuda best.
Google Plus questions.
Do I stalk anyone?
No. Why would you say that? I would never do that. I would never do that because stalking is wrong. Stalking is bad. Stalking is not a good thing. It's not good. You shouldn't do it.
What's my favorite Hawaiian island? Well, the last time I was in Hawaii, I went to Kauai and I absolutely loved it. Would I consider a Droid phone? I would if I didn't love my iPhone so much. The longest video I've ever made, I don't know if it's the longest, but I actually posted 20 minutes of me and my sister shopping in Whole Foods. Yeah, I know, 20 freaking minutes unedited.
Should I get the big roll? I probably should.
Oh, there's so much toilet paper, so heavy. When will I be in Vampire Diaries? I don't know. Hopefully soon, because it's one of my favorite shows, and I would kill to be a vampire.
Website questions.
Don't forget about checking out part 2 on my blog at ijustine.com, where you guys ask me questions on my blog, so I answer them on my blog in part 2 of Ask IJ. Check it out. Hope you guys enjoy. Don't forget to subscribe, and don't forget to check out the rest of my YouTube channels here. I will see you guys in the next episode of whatever I happen to post here. That's it. Bye!
I want to give you, Adam, the opportunity to kind of say what you wanted to say, your overall thoughts about the interview, because you're the one person that we haven't really heard from after yesterday. And I think you're the person I think people probably want to hear from most.
Okay, so, you know, I've traveled around a lot in the world. I've met a lot of people in my life, like a lot of people that use people to get ahead and lie. I turned into a fucking therapist yesterday, and like, I'm not a therapist. I'm just a logical based person that I'm a straight shooter. I call it as I see it. It was so clear throughout yesterday that he's a fucking idiot. Yeah, I said it, Phil. I'm just being brutally honest. If you're doing some shit that I think is stupid, I'm gonna call you out on it. I'm gonna tell you, you're being a fucking idiot. You're spending $1 on a freaking mobile game. $1 is too much. If you can't afford to fucking eat or pay your rent or pay fucking electricity bills, like, you shouldn't spend a cent. What the fuck? I'm sick of people that are just like, I'm a victim, and using it to milk the people that support them. They can feel it. They can sense it when you see them as dollar signs instead of people that live fucking lives. See them as dollar signs. When you see them as dollar signs.
Sharks at a flow came in with the $11 super chat. Says, side scrollers need that money. They really do. To pay the bills, the electric bill, the internet bill.
It's cool to be a meme. I've never been a meme, so.
Good job. You all right?
I feel like I need a cigarette now. Shit.
Let me get this straight. Someone makes a video clowning you, and your initial response was to flag it down? Why not make a video? Your initial response was to flag it down? That's all I need to know about you. And why stop there? I mean, are we into flagging now? I mean, we can flag too. I mean, flag channels. Hey, by the way, I don't need my channel. You understand? I don't even do YouTube no more. I just put these videos up for the fun of it. But you need your channel. And by the way, you put up like 90 videos a day and you get like fucking 30 views a video. I get one video makes more video views than all your videos put together. You are a YouTube failure. You understand that? And hey, playing Zelda, did you ever come across a boss in Zelda like me? No. You never did. You never did. They don't have bosses in Zelda like me. So, you're a YouTube failure. And not only are you a YouTube failure, you're a failure at life. You know how you are a failure at life? You failed the game of life because you have to come out here and beg complete strangers to donate to you so you can pay your taxes. Is that in a crock of shit? Oh, please donate to me so I can live in this house. Please donate to me so I can keep my house. Please, help me. I want to play my children's games. I don't want a job. Come on, son. You failed at life. So, talking about being relevant, you're about as relevant they come. So yes, you've never faced a boss of my stature, especially not in Zelda. And yes, you're a failure on YouTube, you're a failure at life, and your initial response was to flag a video. Oh, hold on. Hello? Oh, Twitch. Yeah, I want to file a complaint. Let the games begin. I told you I'd make it dance. Didn't take much.
Me and my fellow presidents are here with a message for Darkside Phil. Phil, we'll no longer stand for your abuse of Jasper. Put that super soaker away and listen up. Donald, tell him.
Thanks, Barry. Phil, we have taken Jasper and your horse away. As for your treatment of hard-working blue-collar FedEx drivers, you're banned from all package delivery services. Isn't that right, Bush?
Phil, furthermore, you're banned from all Burger Kings and delivery services. You are the worst thing to happen to this country since the towers fell. Close it out for us, Billy.
Phil, do you still have Panalee's phone number?
Am I doing anything about my receding hairline? Do I really give two shits? No, I don't. It's something that's natural that happens to everyone. So why freak out about it, right? In fact, use it to your advantage.
The bald spot glows on your dome tonight, not a hairline to recede. A crown of alopecia, and it looks like you're the king? That right part swirling because of how Linda combed that side. But you were 17, and Lord knows she tried. Can't let them see the light side of Phil, the side that needs minoxidil. Conceal that peel, cause there is no time grow. Let it go, let it go. Shave it, David, and swallow your pride. It don't grow, no, no. All the follicles have died. You lose hair every time you sway. Just put a ball cap on. You wanna be like Daddy Keem anyway. It's funny how detractors see every crease and every dent. And you look like Gary Oldman right off the Fifth Element. The top of your head's like a pile of twigs. There's a hair club for men, but not for pigs. All of them strands and hairs are free for me. Let it go, let it go. That grease mound's no longer thick. Let it go, bro, bro. The only time you should look like Dick. Shave that shit before it falls away. Just let your scalp age on. The dandruff flurries through the air into the rug. Next to gout crystals, Dorito crumblings, and jizz-covered bugs. You even made damn sure that cat's weird haircut matched. It's never growing back, your hairline's in the past. Let it go, let it go. The mane on your skull is gone. Let it go, my bro. You look like the white LeBron. Give it up, it looks real bad, Dave. Let your scalp age on. The trolls never bothered you anyway.
I said I'm not gonna cover nothing up. I know I'm losing my hair. I'm not gonna fucking shave my head or wear a hat.
Down the kingdom where the money runs dry. The king gives his speeches where his own people cry, slurring his words and over-pronouncing his T's. Stuck in the Gouty kingdom is where he wants to be, living with his own maid who gained some extra pounds, ignoring all the trolls. To him they are just sound. When the kingdom reigns, there's no money to be found. Stuck in his castle to forever be housebound. He got himself a new PC. Now the trolls will cope and see. Blessed with riches from the king knows, but we all know where that money goes. The casino will bring him bad luck. The king will always fuck it up. Then soon the detractors will sing, fell to the king, 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 fell to the king. Soon the riches will run out, then the king will have to shout, taking their taxes and some coin, hoping for the casino to rejoin. And then the detractors will sing, fell to the king, 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 fell to the king. Trolls will cope, trolls will see, but will still sing, fell to the king.
So I just got a fucking error, if you can believe it. I had it trying to connect to the server to download the patch for the Wii U, the system update, and it says, it timed out, can't not connect to the server, try again. So what I'm doing here, it's booting up the system initially, and I wanted to see what it looks like as you boot it up initially, and I'm waiting right now because it said add a new user on my gamepad. I said okay, and it's just sitting here. Oh, here we go. Me characters. We're going to create a me character. Here, connect with 3DS. Let's see if this will work. Start Me Maker on the Nintendo 3DS. I don't know if my 3DS is on or what the deal is. Oh, I have to turn it on, okay. My stupid PS Vita went flying. Alright. I just entered Me Maker. Because I already have my Me on the 3DS. Okay. Next step. Select Send Receive in Me Maker. Send Receive. Choose to connect to Me Maker. I'm doing all this right now on my 3DS. Okay. Search for players. Wii U.
Aha, it's connecting. I'm gonna send myself. It's sending my me from the 3DS to the Wii U. What? You cannot register this received me as a user me because it is set to not allow copying. What are you talking about? No, it's not. You fucking stupid thing. I don't know what the fuck they're talking about. So the feature doesn't work. I never set it to not be able to be copied. There's not even an option. There's not even a fucking option on here to make it to be able to be copied or not able to be copied. It really doesn't exist. I'm looking. It doesn't exist on the fucking Wii U. I mean, on the 3DS. Oh, what a bunch of complete idiots. Left plus X plus Y. What? This doesn't make any sense. I'm going to very briefly go into my Nintendo 3DS settings, which I'm sure will have nothing whatsoever to do with this, and see if there's any way I could set it to share the me, because the me's already done. I already have it on my 3DS. I obviously want it to be the same one. No, there's nothing here. I'm gonna try it one more time, and if it doesn't work, it's just a feature that doesn't work. What else is new? A feature that just doesn't work. It also says I could scan a QR code. I could do that. Let me try that. Because I can turn my me into a QR code. Save me as a QR code. DSP. Save to the SD card. Use another 3DS camera or other image viewing software to view the saved image. Scan the QR code. Wow. So you saw my hideous face. Oops. That's my foot. This is a nightmare. The QR code's on this screen here. This is fucking stupid. This is like impossible to do. Come on. It doesn't work. Fuck this bullshit. What the fuck? Launch day tech doesn't fucking work. What's the point of this? Oh my god. What a bunch of assholes. Oh, fucking stupid bullshit doesn't work. Oh my god. I'm trying this one more time. Bullshit. Give me the same error. Says I can't allow copying. Fuck you. Fuck your bullshit. Super Nintendo. Wow, we have all these great lofty ideas that don't fucking work. We never test them to see if they work. What the hell? You have a thing that's supposed to sync with your 3DS and it can't work at all. It doesn't read the QR code and you can't send your Mii. What a bunch of fucking idiots. Now I gotta make a fucking Mii. I'm already pissed. Why am I pissed already? I just bought the fucking thing and it doesn't work. Fucking cocksuckers. This is why Nintendo's so fucking stupid. 100 dumb ideas. Nah, I'm gonna have a goatee, so. Alright. I'm trying to see which head looks more like mine. I guess that one. Looking at the different hairstyles. I don't see like a slicked back. I guess that kind of looks like it a little bit. Can't really find a slick back hair. I don't really have it. Let's go with that for now. Ugh. I just like the generic eyes. Ew, hideous noses. Ugh. Oh my god, fucking deformed people. Let's use the default nose. Okay. Aha! Kinda goes. Okay. Nickname of DSP. Creator is Phil. I allowed copying of the Mii, which should have, so stupid. He's hideous no matter what, because he has ugly red pants. Register. Alright, I registered my Mii. Let's see what they want us to do next.
The following announcement has been paid for by
WPIG.
That's the sound I love.
WPIG 1651, and it's your boy, the toy made of a titanium alloy from the Empire of Troy, not trying to be coy. But today, we got a special traffic report. As always, this will be given by our very own traffic guy in the skies, Sick Orski. Hello, Sick.
Hey there, Rambo and Chew. I am high above my favorite Burger King in Renton, Washington, known for having the best sauciers in the state and its incredibly welcoming clientele, both inside and outside the restaurant. The only shooting you'll see there is the shooting down of negativity. As it is everyone's day off, and since it's 3 p.m., I know everyone is interested in getting their errands done. And I'm happy to say that the roads are clear, since most everyone now is off their ass and now at work. Very puerile so far, and the percentile of traffic I'm seeing is extremely low. Costco is looking fairly busy at the moment, but no commodities, no household essentials, not commodities, who the fuck would say that, have sold out yet. As for Petco, holy shit, Rambo, can you hear me?
I almost passed out from boredom, but yes, I am here.
I just want to share with your listeners now, there's an extreme blockage right in front of the gated community closest to that Burger King I mentioned earlier. It's about 15 or so DoorDash drivers, and it's really not looking good. They're all holding their cell phones and calling a customer, I guess, but it appears not a single one of them is getting a response. Hold on. Breaking news. Potato-shaped gentleman is walking out of his house, and he is yelling something to them. Let's see if we can hear it.
Why don't you listen
Okay,
to me?
it appears he is telling them to text him instead of call him. I have no idea why he is doing that when he could literally go over there and pick up his 15 orders, but apparently he's interested in getting them to text him, not call them. That's all I have right now. Rambo, he's seen us and he is not happy. He saw the WPIG on the side of this whirlybird and he is fuming right now. Whew, it looks like he went inside and we should be able to send it back to the WPIG studios very soon. No, Rambo, wait. He came out and he's holding a hatchet. It's a very small hatchet, must have been close to the door. Let's see what he does with it. Oh shit, he looks like he's gearing up to throw it at the helicopter. Here it comes.
I'm coming for you. What?
No worries, it went like 5 feet, but it hit one of the DoorDash drivers. Holy fuck, what is this? There's Boogie.
I'll shoot to wound.
He's holding a gun?
Is this what we have to do?
Looks like he's taking aim at this very helicopter in defense of DSP. Whew. He missed. Any final words, Boogie, before we get out of here?
The Holocaust is horrible, absolutely horrible, but some good came out of it.
Wow. Okay, Rambo, we gotta go. As you can hear, it's getting nuts out here. But can you play my favorite song before I leave? You know exactly what I'm talking about.
Oh, wow, I hope Sick is okay, but unfortunately, we don't play songs on this show anymore. You know, we're trying to promote the WPIG radio station and all. I'll go to Chew, as I always do. Chew, do you think we can make an exception here?
I love Adam Krigler.
I'll take that as a yes. Here is Sick Orski's requested song, sung by DSP. See you in the next one.
I wanna know who killed T. I know that it wasn't me. And how about your plans? My plans are prongs of 3. My own wife won't fuck me.
My body is weird. Alright, hello everybody. Phil and Kat here, and welcome to a special video that we've been planning on working on for a while. Kat, you need to get out now, that place is toxic.
When the world begins to feel the pain, it's time to put down your video game. Get up from your chair and start to train, then build up your muscle gain. Get your ticket from the AMC. This will be the movie that you'll want to see. Make sure to be in time for the show, because it's the summer of Lugo. He's got games. He's got games. He's got games. He's got games. A game with games. When you go, you gotta go, Lugo. You gotta go. You gotta go, Lugo. Lugo.
Why not shoot the Dark Jedi while he's distracting?
What? Are you kidding me? This is insanely unfair.
I was blocking. Okay, I was blocking, and that's not an overhead. So it makes no sense that I got hit, but okay. Oh my god. Fuck this stupid bullshit.
I love curls and twirls, they cut my hair so good. I love curls and twirls, they make me feel so rad. When I get buzzed, I never feel like I'm a lonely guy in town. I love curls and twirls, they make me feel so good. When I see myself in the mirror, I can tell my haircut is superior. They don't look for answers, they don't want to jeer me, they don't track my spending, they just want to shear me. Isn't this fun? Isn't this what life's all about? Isn't this a dream come true, Cat?
Isn't this a nightmare too?
I love feeding squirrels, it makes me feel so good. I love feeding squirrels, don't tell me that sounds sad. When they're around, they make me feel like there's a zoo right here in town. I love little squirrels, they make me feel so good. They don't care about the accusations, they just want a peanut-style libation. Uh-oh, there's a problem. Derek wants the microphone. No, give me that microphone.
I love with.
Welcome to the least day unboxing. You hear an incredibly annoying high-pitched droning sound. That is the fire alarm. Are you going to unbox the game? Feel. Viral in this facility has a nasty habit of going off. This is a problem with all fire systems. Of course, this building is old. Are you going to unbox the game? Feel. They don't feel like replacing. They are cheapskate motherfuckers. There were 3 fire trucks outside. I was talking to my girlfriend on the phone. Are you going to unbox the game? Feel. You went off again. That was about how you know to go. What this
Does it look good with the flash on?
Now listen to this. Saturday night, see? Saturday night's alright for fighting. Why couldn't they be playing this when I'm trying to play GTA Online? What the hell is this? Fuck you.
It's getting late and support is slow. Can't wait for when Ryan gets in. It's getting dark out and I heard from gout. Gonna tweet all night, drunk on gin. My wild cat is sleeping, but I think I hear some weeping. I'm just glad we sleep in separate beds. I'm looking like my best in a hat and a vest, spray bottle to keep Jasper scared. Oh, don't give me none of your accusations. I do not play no gacha games. Oh, Saturday night's alright for begging Jasper crazy from the 60 frames. Sigh before I make a donation plea. I have a business degree. 'Cause Saturday night's the night for me. My wife does agree with me.
Do you like Elton John? I do enjoy the music of Elton John. Oh, he's gay? He was gay all along.
Well, my dents have all rolled in tonight. I'm looking for a whale who'll tip me right. Forced to lean Emmanuel and on all the trolls. Pin a comment in the chat to keep it meaningful. Time to watch some clips for DSP React. Spud my nails to keep quiet cause a person is black. I don't get this vid so I kill the react like T. Wait a clip I can pause and just talk about me. Wow. Giving you basic observations. Throw a little goat laugh in. Saturday night's alright for reacting. Entertaining flail of violence. Wanking but the camera's been on the whole time, huh? Chiggy chatting wang like they say in China. 'Cause Saturday night's alright for tips. I better take a sip post nasal drip.
I do enjoy the music of Elton John. I don't like Elton John. Like, I'm not attracted to the man. I am a heterosexual male. I am married. But I do like the music of Elton John.
Thank you for clearing that up, Philip. I was worried about that. WPIG 1651. Big ups for chilling, everybody. We will see you over there. On that being said, you should be redirected. But if you're not, well, what can I tell you? Thanks for joining. Bye. And by the way, I want to clear up that I also just like Elton John for the music. I'm not sexually attracted to that man. Thank you.